I'm Narlene here to give a prediction for the Manchester United versus Leicester City game, and that international break couldn't have come at a better time because not in Europe anymore, unsurprisingly, and having a strong league finish is more important than ever. That's needless to say. But coming up against a mid-table team like Leicester, I mean, they've been bang average this season like we've been. We've only conceded 6 less goals than them, so we're both shaky in that department. So in terms of who I think is going to line up defensively for us, I just don't see Maguire starting unless Varane is out. But this is going to be another classic example, I think, of relying on Ronaldo or someone to bail us out of jail because we've conceded an early goal. So I'm going to predict a 2-1 win for United.
Luke here for Stretford, Paddock as Leicester travel to Old Trafford. Now, what I'm looking to see more than anything is us starting to build towards next season now. I don't really want to see anyone in the squad today who's, not going to be here next season for whatever reason. And if we do know who our next manager is, let's start playing towards their preferred system a little bit. Like I say, I am more interested in performances rather than results at this stage, but I will back Bruno Fernandes to get a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win.
Hi, I'm Solo from the Man United Agenda. I'm here to give you my score prediction for Manchester United versus Leicester City. I will be going for a narrow 2-1 Manchester United win. Man United have not beaten Leicester in the last 4 meetings. Leicester City have got a few injury concerns today. I know that Vardy is out and indeed it will be out. Man United desperately need the 3 points, and also not only we need the 3 points, but we need to keep the momentum going for this top 4 spot. If we don't get the victory today, that could be a massive problem for us not qualified for Champions League. That is my prediction for today. Man United 2-1 victory against Leicester City. Come on, Ralph, Red Army.
Ross Murphy, my Paddock matchday predictions. Manchester United play Leicester City at Old Trafford. The last time out when Manchester United were playing, they got knocked out of both legs against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. Since then, we've had 15 days off. The international break is now over, and it's now back to the drawing board in terms of can this United team break into them top 4 places. With so many uncertain futures on the line, it's all out, can these players put in these, can they get on a good run and get back into them top 4, because that's where United should be in terms of we need to be in the Champions League. We're up against the Leicester City side, who are a good team. Set pieces, they are in a way terrible, and United aren't the best at set pieces, but let's hope we do score from another corner. My score prediction for the game, I'm going to go 2-0 Manchester United. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to Stretford Paddock, and as always, come on United.
Morning, you guys at the Paddock. This is me, Mr. B, with a score prediction for Man United versus Leicester. I'm hearing Cristiano Ronaldo might not be playing, in which case my score doesn't really change. It just means that we'll have different goal scorers. I'm predicting a 3-1 win. Rashford now is going to be the saviour. Yep, you heard it right. I'm backing my boy. Rashford, 3-1, United, GG, you know the rest.
Yo, Monday Juma here from the Man United Agenda. I want to say big up to the Stretford Paddock. Back to football, been a couple of weeks off and we're really excited, man. We've got Leicester. Leicester on their knees at the moment. They're down in the mud. They're not the team of the last couple of years where they've been getting top 4. A lot of injuries this year and it's really stifled their play. They've got Barnes back though and Fortana, the guy, the centre-back who broke his leg. Ooh, bad injury early in the season. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. I think we have got the desire. We've got to win. We have to. There's no choice about it now. We're at that stage of season where there's no more excuses. We just got to go out there and give it our all. I don't know about the team lineup. I hear Ronaldo might not be playing, or didn't travel, or didn't turn up, was not in the squad. Doesn't matter. We just need to get out there and play the best team that we got and prove that we're worthy. I mean, fans need to get behind the players. We've heard a lot of issues about booing and that kind of thing. Can't help players, you know. We got the players who we got at the moment. Let's just get behind them and give them that extra little support, the 12th man, as you say, and hopefully we can get the result. And then we can wait to see what Arsenal do on Spurs. Come on, guys, let's get behind the team. Make sure you support Stretford Paddock, like and subscribe, and watch their watch-along as well. They're doing bits right now. Come on, Man United, let's get there. Let's get that top 4. It's down to you.
Paddock Match Day Notch here. Yes, football is back with the start of a brand new season. The players have enjoyed a nice long break. Transfer deals are all done. Now let's get off to a flying start. What? It's still the same season. We're still 20 points off the top and in 6th. Fuck's. Well, we need to start clicking if we want to get top 4. Leicester are without Vardy and Ndidi, but we know what Tielemans can do, so we need to try and snuff him out. And as always, we need to keep up the intensity in a game for 90 minutes, not just 30. If we do that, then I can see us getting a 3-1 today. Am I confident of that? Compared to some of the players I am. Now let's go out there and let's burn Leicester to a crisp. Just a notch though.
Hello and welcome to Stretford Paddock. My name is Joe. This is the Watchalong for Manchester United versus Leicester. Football is back. Real football. None of this international booing bullshit. Real football bullshit is back. I'm joined by Joe McGrath. How you doing?
Oh, thank you. Cheers for the slap.
World famous Joe McGrath. Recently, well, we'll talk about that in a little bit.
We can save it for the show. Save it for the show, yeah. Save it for the match, the kickoff match.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Anyway, looking for...
What did you do then? What was that salute you just did then? Is it
that salute there.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're going to have to check that salute because that was borderline. Joe McGrath is here. He's been to Germany on holiday and he's brought a few things back with him. We're also joined by Alex Johnson. How you doing?
We're good. Football is back. Come on.
Do your little
big
salute.
win today.
It was a wave.
Jesus, Joe. Don't do it again.
It was a wave.
Yeah,
I'm waving to the
say.
lovely people watching.
Good.
Wait, I didn't even go on holiday.
No. Do you remember when you went to Germany? There's a cow in every house. How is everyone? How are you doing?
All right, I'm good, thank you.
Happy to be back, are we?
Yeah, worried about waving now.
Yeah.
Got me on edge.
That was a
Strapped
joke.
to the table.
Oh, yeah?
The hands strapped to the table.
Oh, right, sorry. I thought you said I'm strapped to the table. Like some sort of, what was it called? Where they used to glue themselves to the floor last year.
Oh, the protest.
Yeah.
Extinction.
Yeah, they've disappeared actually a little bit. I'm not seeing
they'll be back.
All ran
They'll be back.
They converted to
right,
oil.
let's get the team news up. Manchester United team has been announced. A few, one notable absentee. We'll get through that. We've got David De Gea, Maguire, Pogba, Fred, Fernandes, Varane, Dalot, Shaw, Sancho, Elanga, and McTominay. We need that in like team order, don't we? I'm sick of this.
Yeah, right. Why do they bother doing it like that?
In goal, we've got David De Gea. A back four of Dalot, Varane, Maguire, and Shaw back in the squad. Luke Shaw.
Is he happy, Shaw?
I'll ask him. A midfield, it's shit at United. I like England. A midfield two of Fred and McTominay, and then in front of them we've got Elanga, Pogba, and Sancho, with maybe Bruno Fernandes playing as a number 9. It could be an Elanga Sancho kind of split strikers thing. Well, it remains to be seen exactly how that's going to work. I think it might be Pogba on the left, Sancho. I don't even know really.
No.
It's tricky, isn't it?
We've got no striker, basically. Cavani's injured, as we already know, and Ronaldo not in the squad either. That's the main absentee there.
When did Ronaldo news come out? Like, has this been something that Rav could have worked on for a while?
There was rumours on it
I think
yesterday.
it was a late... He wasn't at the Lowry
it?
yesterday. I think it's a bit of a late last-minute change.
So he's a last-minute little switcheroo.
I think it could be Elanga up front now, and then Sancho and Pogba on the left. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe a midfield three with Bruno playing a little bit deeper. But we've got the substitutions, subs as well, not substitutions. Subs, Henderson, Telles, Jones, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, Mata, Matic and Lingard, and then Marcus Rashford there as well. So, like I said, no strikers anywhere throughout that whole squad. Rashford probably the closest thing to a striker, but not in the form we'd want to see him in at the moment. It's an interesting lineup that. Back to Fred and McTominay. We thought we'd evaded it, escaped it.
Stay with us.
Follows you.
Well, you know, Scotland coming off a good little victory. They look determined, and he might have come back with a bit more of a fight about him, a bit more like winning attitude.
Recently, Fred's played well though. They push him forward a bit more. I think Ralph first to play Scott like holding back himself.
Yeah.
And then Fred with a bit more. If Fred gets the ball at his feet, he's all right at finding a few passes. But it's one of them. Defensively, it wasn't. I don't think it was working for him. So it changed well.
Could be good. They both maybe have a bit of form about them. I think they're the best we can do so far. Yeah, complement each other. Fingers crossed that they can
compliment each other.
Hold it together.
No, you look nice. That sort of compliment.
Yeah.
Does
my bum look big in this?
Sorry.
Does my bum look big in this? That's what they say. No. I'm sat down.
Trousers on.
I'm sat down.
Have you ever drawn a target on your bum and let people throw darts at it?
No.
Same. Leicester City's team then. Kasper Schmeichel, and then it's Justin Evans for
Where's Michael playing?
in goal.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, Fofana, Castagna, Tielemans, Mendy, Dewsbury Hall, which is a lovely place to get married this time of year if you want to, if you're interested.
God, my train today was going to Dewsbury.
Was it?
Yeah. How mad's that?
Interesting that.
Yeah.
Do you prefer Didsbury or Disley?
No, I've been to Disney that much, so I'm going to have to say
Didsbury.
What is Disley?
It's a suburban town.
Disneyland,
Near the beach,
Disneyland,
innit?
Paris.
Oh my God, I can't use that. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
hell.
Yeah. Dewsbury Hall, which
It is
again,
over that way.
Maddison, Barnes, and Iheanacho as well. No Vardy, no Ndidi, who's out for the rest
Vardy
of
on
the
the
season. The graphic I'm looking at here doesn't have subs on it. Maybe the accompanying. Yes, here we go. The subs for Leicester: Jakupovic, Ricardo, Amati, Soyuncu, Chowdhury, Albrighton, Lookman, Perez, and Daka. No Vardy whatsoever. Very few strikers. I mean, other than Iheanacho. In all of the squad, there's only 2 strikers in for United and Leicester. It's good to be back, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, is it?
All right, go on then.
Well, it's just interesting in it because, like, I don't think we're fighting towards anything. I feel like maybe if we had news of a new manager coming in, there is slight elements to look forward to. But yeah, we've got a squad that just Cavani and Ronaldo just don't want to play for us. The international break caused a bit of stir of Harry Maguire getting booed, and it just shows that at the time our players aren't really liked. We're not really doing well. We're not really going to get top 4, I don't think.
We might though. We'll go into that in a minute. I'll talk about top 4.
It's a miracle. It would be amazing if we did, and that's what's me saying. I don't want us to. I would love it, but there's a big way to go in it to get top 4.
Do you think we will?
No, it's tricky, man.
We'll come back to it in a minute.
I think Leicester even might be a tricky one today.
Yeah, we struggled to beat Leicester, don't we, in recent meetings. Zachary Purvis, who's been a member for 16 months, thank you very much, Zachary, says, how the fuck is Pogba playing? I'm already swearing. How the fuck is Pogba playing? We have 1 game a week for the rest of the season. Freeze him and Lingard out like we did with Gomez and Herrera when they didn't sign. The difference with Gomez and Herrera is they're not Paul Pogba. They're not as good as Paul Pogba.
And they're not paying the same amount as what we're paying.
They're not paid as, what's he on? 250, 300 grand a week, whatever he's on. It's almost more of a, I don't know, are you shooting yourself in the foot?
Who else are you going to play?
I kind of agree. There's part of me that thinks, yeah, you know what? If you're leaving, just that's it.
But it's why every time he goes off with France, he's always running his mouth, isn't he?
Yeah, talking about how great it is, and that's not always the same in Manchester. And some of it I get, like if he went to France and he was interviewed and he was saying, oh, it's been great this season at United. I love it there every single second.
That couldn't happen, would it?
That's not true either. Yeah. But there's a middle ground where you can say something like, obviously on the pitch it's not been great, but I love playing for Manchester United. Yeah. There's no question about that. Yeah. Obviously France offers me a different opportunity. That would be fine. You don't have to say, oh, shit's in Manchester and I love it here. Anyway, he didn't do it, that voice. Sophie, United fan, says, taking my dad down to Manchester for his birthday on the 16th for the Norwich game. We're staying in Manchester. Any recommendations of
taking my what?
Yeah, what is sort of
my dead dad?
I didn't say...
You said dead dad.
I was
wondering where you were going with this.
I really thought, what?
Did I say dead dad?
Yeah, I thought you were going to scatter the ashes.
I thought you were going to say he's hired out a seat for
right.
For the urn there.
If I did say that was purely an accident. Right, let me read this again.
I'm wondering what the word could be.
There is no extra word.
Why did you say dead dad?
I didn't say dead dad.
You said that more than I did a funny wave.
That's all I was listening to. Was waiting for the something.
I honestly thought there was going to be some scattering the action.
Yeah, like some sort of weekend at Burnley situation.
I was getting ready to be like really thoughtful.
No, right. Go on. Okay. Sorry, Sophie United fan. Here's what I meant to say. Taking my dad down. Dad down.
No.
Taking my dad down to Manchester for his birthday. For his birthday. It's his birthday, for God's sake, on the 16th for the Norwich game. We're staying in Manchester. Any recommendations of bars or restaurants to go to? We're staying near Piccadilly Station. Joe McGrath, food and drink master. Yeah. Take it away.
Do you know what? On a Saturday night where it's rocking is Escape to Freight Island if you can get in. Yeah. I just think then you get a wide variety of food. You can chip in whatever you want. Because it's like you basically get yourself a seat, but you can eat from lots of other little vendors. And they have a karaoke band on. And I mean that in a good way. Like they put like all the words on the screen and you can basically sing along with them. But they're fucking minute.
And also, the thing with Escape to Freight Island is, I don't know where you're from. If you're not from a city, like I didn't grow up in a city, that's the sort of place that you can only get in a big city.
Yeah,
it's
of
a
course.
massive venue.
it's huge.
With loads of things going
So
on. It's
big,
the sort
and
of thing like that won't be where you're from
No.
unless you're from London or whatever.
I mean,
but
like
it's
pints
quite
are a fiver, like so.
yeah, it's expensive.
One of them where, but
that's
yeah,
just
I know.
Manchester,
Dead
isn't
Dad
it?
enjoys it. Can anyone see? Did he say Dead Dad? I mean, some people will be able to go back.
Did
and,
say that, Dan.
Right,
Yeah,
you,
I see. What
YouTube
comment
thing
saying?
one
Did you
says
say-
man said dead. Sorry. Yeah, people seem to be. Yeah, Jordan Boxhole James says I heard dead dad. I'm really sorry. I promise I didn't mean to do that, and I didn't even think. Okay, people keep Santa Notch says for Joe McGrath, good place in Manchester for Neapolitan style pizza.
Rudy's got to be the only one.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's quick. And it's good value, you know, as well.
Yeah, you get a pizza
They,
for
they,
what,
they say
£6?
that, do you know, on King Street, they said they opened the world's best pizza place. I can't remember the name of it now. It's got some crazy Italian names. But that's like 18 quid,
Oh,
19 quid a pizza.
Is it? Where's
And
that?
apparently it's not that good.
Yeah, Rudy's is really good.
Rudy's
it's
is
always
the
packed,
one.
and they don't do bookings. So
Yeah, you got to vibe it, but then you get in there, and although it's not like one of those sit down ones for a while because your pizza's with you in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
not
it is
massive.
fresh.
Yeah.
no, it's nice though, really good.
It's good.
Tom Fox says I also heard Joe say dead dad, but upon review he did in fact say dad down.
Whoa!
No,
No,
dad
Can someone
gay.
clip it and send it
Dadgate.
us on Twitter so we can like.
Although,
Put it on
you know, Blaine Northern says he did say dead dad did a rewind. Dead dad did a rewind. Dead dad did a rewind. Anyway, thank you very much, Sophie
He's
Knight
not
fan, who
dead.
says I forgive you. He's very much alive, and he'll be here on the 16th
For his birthday.
for his birthday. Happy
I'll put you in
birthday!
here. Got to come in here and do
Get
a
him in.
review now with Joe.
Right, let's go through this team again. So we've got Diogo Dalot, Varane, Maguire. We'll talk about Maguire in a minute because he's been very much in the news in the last few days. Luke Shaw, again, who's... I mean, I assume it's because Tellers didn't he play
Had a
in
late,
South America?
late flight, yeah.
Yeah, and he's been
With Fred.
flying about for 15 hours or however long it takes to get to Brazil. Won't be 15. Anyway, with Fred, McTominay and Pogba, and then we've got Alanga on the left, Sancho on the right, Fernandes up front. That's Sky's formation. That's what they've gone for. So we're going with that. That makes sense to me, but it could also be one of about 4 different formations. Let's talk a bit about Harry Maguire. Because...
Before we said Brentford winning 4-1.
Are you joking?
4-1.
Fuck off! Brentford beating Chelsea 4-1. Can we get that game on the screen if you've got a minute, please,
You
Callum?
keep saying that. What you want? Well, 4-1. 4-1.
4-1 to Brentford.
Please be Ericsson.
Janelt, is it Janelt? They scored 2. Ericsson and then Wissa.
Wissa bye.
And that-
hey, they might drop out. You know, we might be 2 slots coming for the top 4 position.
As it stands, Chelsea have played the
quite
same
good,
game
though.
as us and they're 9 points ahead of us. We're not going to catch them up, are we?
They got to
3
play
games,
Spurs.
innit?
Have they got any big games coming up or not?
Let's have a look at Chelsea's
Do
fixtures.
you know, a lot of it will depend. Any hope of us getting top 4 relies on us winning today.
We have to win every.
You
We have to win every
really
game.
have to say that if we don't pick up all 3 points today, then we just got to forget that we were even going for it and just focus on a nice end to the season, a good end to the season.
Chelsea have got Arsenal, but of those 2, we want Arsenal to lose that. So, you know,
draw
I
would
don't
be
think
good,
there's a
maybe.
way where we can get top 4 because Chelsea drop out. I think really we need Chelsea to beat Arsenal. But it's still a great result. It's fun to see, isn't it? Brentford 4, Chelsea
Football,
1.
eh?
Football, bloody hell.
Chelsea at home as well.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
I wonder if Tuchel will last the year there if they get knocked out to Real Madrid. I wonder.
Well,
Yeah, you
Abramovich
can't.
isn't there anymore, though.
Yeah, who's going to sack him?
He
That's
was.
a good point. That's a good point.
He's got no money to buy in another manager. I wonder if they could just to promote your assistant.
Could they
I
even
think.
sign a new? Because they're not
don't
allowed
think
to
they
sign
could.
anyone, are they?
No,
No.
I think that's.
Well, does that count in must count in the manager?
Yeah, it must do. I mean,
Yeah.
if anyone knows it in the comments, can they?
I'm not
can
saying they would
sack
sack
a
him, but
manager?
they've sacked managers for less.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
They've sacked managers who have won
Winning
FA
Champions
Cups and
Leagues.
Champions League. Yeah, Di Matteo lasted
Yeah.
6 months after he won the Champions
God.
League. So that's not guaranteed
Yeah,
to
but
keep you a job.
the right was like, where's Di Matteo now? Do you know what I mean?
Actually,
It's a
where is
pundit,
he?
He
isn't
didn't
he?
fall hard. Oh, he did fall hard. Sorry.
Yeah, he is currently.
I imagine him in like China or somewhere,
Yeah, What's
getting
he up to?
paid a lot of money.
The last team he managed was Aston Villa in 2016.
Wow, that's like 6 years ago.
Yeah, good
Um,
maths there, Joe.
Do you want to talk about Harry Maguire?
Let's talk about Harry Maguire. Man United captain, still, as it stands. England's stalwart, one of the first names on the team sheet for England. Been pretty much brilliant for them for the last sort of 2 years. And all of a sudden he's getting booed by England fans. And my logic on this is,
It's mad, isn't it?
Why on earth would England fans boo Harry Maguire for being bad for Man United but good for England? Because if I'm an England fan that's not a United fan, what I want is all these players to be shit for their club because that helps my club, and be great for England because that helps England, who I like. Why would any England fan boo Harry Maguire? It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, yeah. It's an interesting one because that's what I mean. He hasn't played bad for England, so he's not played a performance that's worthy of getting booed. So I think it's either like all the Cockney United fans that can't get up for the game or whatever and go, Joe, I'm gonna make my stance to Maguire through this way.
Maybe,
but
yeah, I think a lot of people would have just sort of in that Wembley Stadium. A lot of people would have just followed the crowd as well. Been quite like
we're booing the United captain. Yeah, fuck it, I'll fuck it.
And I get there would have been a small minority of fans would have started it, maybe a couple thousand of them, and I don't understand their reasoning. But apart from the fact he's not been great for Man United, and that has often been talked about on social media, and the headlines have been grabbed by that. And Roy Keane and the pundits call him out. I'm a big fan of Roy Keane. That's not me calling Roy Keane out, but a lot of pundits highlight the fact that Harry Maguire possibly isn't United captain material. The fact that he's not led a great line for United the last season as well. So there's a lot of talk about him not being good enough. And then he comes on and he's England defender. And I think some people would have booed, but I do think the majority of them would have just gone, I'm going to hop on board here and just start booing him. And do you know what I mean? I don't know if all 80,000 of them or how many booed was knew they were going to do that straight away before the game, and I don't think so. As much as I am not a fan of Harry Maguire's style of play at the minute, or the way, no, not style of play, but his, what did it say there? Do you want me to read that?
I'll read it, it's all right.
All right, sorry. I thought it was for me because I was had a really good point.
Go on.
I don't have a very good point anymore. I forgot everything about it. I was just basically going to say that Maguire, even though I'm not a big fan of him, I do think he deserves a little bit more respect, and I do hope we get the best out of him because we spent 80 million quid on him. And
I'm not about all the stuff on Twitter. Like, you've got Liverpool captain going, "It's all right, Harry. We're with you, mate."
Sad,
it's
it's a bit random.
It's awful.
Does any other country have that? I wonder.
Yeah,
Does any other
it's
country?
embarrassing. Really,
There's worse
when you got
rivalries.
Spurs defending you as a club.
Yeah,
we stand against booing. We love you, Harry. Shut up.
You can fucking have him.
Tell
in
him
the
to
summer.
fuck off like you meant to.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you want to see more, you mentioned there about Roy Keane on Harry Maguire. Check out our video with the Overlap team. That's on the channel. Adam McCullough talking to Roy Keane and Gary Neville about Harry Maguire. So there's good information and details on that. So check that out after the game. Let's move on about Ronaldo then, because he's not playing. He's just come into a little bit of form. Hat-trick a couple of weeks ago. Now he's out the team. No Cavani. Obviously, Greenwood, I think there was a reiteration of the United stance on him a couple of days ago. Not in the squad, not in the team, not training, not an active player for Manchester United. We haven't got any strikers.
We haven't got any.
No.
Does that worry you in this game?
It's a bizarre situation we've been in, and it's often the Greenwood thing isn't by obviously design, but getting Martial to go on loan was by design. Like, we made that happen. I know Martial wasn't great at the time, and maybe we shouldn't have seen this coming, but possibly when you put your hopes in two very old players, you might see injury coming into effect and illness coming into effect. So maybe you hold on to a younger striker just in case that happens. Rashford's off form, and that's not helped the situation either. But the Cavani thing is a bit upsetting. Some people think he's going to be out for 5 weeks, and that means the 6th of May time. We don't have many games left. We're not in any sort of semi-finals or finals. We'll have about 3 games left. So his time at United might soon come to an abrupt ending. That Rudiger's goal, by the way, was unbelievable. Did you see that?
Wow.
Blimey, I mean, great goal.
Celebration
That.
to
But yeah, I'm just a bit disappointed with the way we've managed that.
Yeah.
And now we've got to play hardly anyone up front.
What's funny though, I feel like when we signed Ronaldo at the start of the season, everyone was like, "You don't need a striker." Do you remember that? So we've had many debates like we've now got too many strikers. We're not going to fit them all in, and it's just absolutely turned on its head.
Yeah.
That's a cheeky finish.
Yeah,
We've seen
just
all the
watching
goals,
the Brentford goals here. Shocking defending that, to be honest. Lazy leg from Rudiger, and was it Christensen
leg.
as well?
Lazy leg.
Both of them potentially leaving in the summer. That's
Brentford
the thing.
beat Chelsea
In the first leg?
in the FA Cup once by 4 goals.
I'm not sure.
Jose Mourinho was in charge.
That's an interesting stat. Have a look at that. Like the video if you are enjoying the video. Hit that like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes on the video. Luke Shaw's back in. Let me get his comments up. But are you slightly surprised by that? He's not.
Can you get his comments?
Well, as you said about, I think the probably only reason is because of Tellers'
completely wrong.
Long flight. Completely wrong.
No, they drew 2-2. Completely wrong.
False information.
Interesting.
But yeah, we haven't really got anyone.
Can you get the comments up, please?
Right. So here's what Luke Shaw said. For anyone who doesn't know, he said it's always important to feel like you're wanted, and especially here with England, I always feel that. He told Sky Sports after the win over Switzerland on Saturday, I'm not saying I don't at United, but especially here, the way things are, I feel wanted and I enjoy my football. Basically, you are saying that, aren't you? Imagine it's like, I'm not saying I don't like my girlfriend, but I like spending time with you quite a lot.
Yeah.
Like, if you heard that, and you were his girlfriend, you'd be like, what the fuck?
I guess the only thing you can say is that there's been stability in the England team for a while. Like, he knows he's going to get action, he knows he's going to get games, and he knows that the manager loves him. He's been through a lot of managers. Did he do them all? Was he there with Moyes? No, he wasn't. Was it Van Gaal we signed him?
I think
because if that's so, he's been through Van Gaal, he's been through Mourinho,
it was Van Gaal,
and he's been through Ollie, and they've all had different ways of playing him and different ways of saying that. Jose had his struggles saying he was a bit rubbish, and then Ollie
didn't have a brain.
Ollie got the best out of him.
Ollie got the best out of him, but obviously that didn't work out for Ollie, and now he's got Ralph, and Ralph doesn't like him, so he's had 4 managers looking after him. And that's kind of one of the reasons I can see, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there, as his England career has mainly been managed by Gareth Southgate, who likes him, plays him, gets into a World Cup, a Euros final, he bags in that. You know what I mean? Those
and he's
moments
probably coached him in the under-21s at England as well, probably. Like, it's probably known Southgate knows his game a lot. But I think the comments like that after that, he's just bagged a pretty decent finish as well. He doesn't score a lot either, does he, Sean? No. So he bagged in the final. He's probably just saying, like, he's scoring goals. When you get an interviewed like that, anything he said, I don't take his comments like that personally. I think it's one of them. Is like anything he said, he was probably going to get plugged at. He's like, yeah, I'm enjoying myself here. Yeah. You can't say he's not enjoying. Like, I'm scoring goals. I'm playing. But yeah, it's with. I don't know what Ralph's thought processes are. Like we said, Dalot was frozen out of the team for like 5 or 6 games, and then comes back in. Like Ralph's, the way he manages players is an interesting style.
Oh yeah,
I think.
Ralph is. It's not. I don't think he'll leave United not go upstairs United with such high regard as when he came to the club. I think he's done his own reputation a bit of damage.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't know. Like in terms of what he's got out of the club, but he's not got much out of.
No, he has. He came in with a style of playing, then now he doesn't play it. Now we're back to what we were playing under Ollie.
We thought
Fred, not much has changed.
The way we play, like player for player, is slightly different though. It's not exactly the same as it was.
But I'd have thought that
similar,
because people said there was a lack of morale in the team and there was a lack of players not doing their best. But he's not really changed anyone's players' attitude around, apart from Sancho probably. Yeah. The defense is still poor.
I'd say maybe he plays Fred a bit differently than Ollie played him.
You know, I don't know. That's it. That's it.
It's just flat, isn't it?
Yeah. Should we talk about Pogba? Talk about comments. Here we go. Then this is good. So Paul Pogba. I mean, you thought Luke Shaw was having a laugh. Paul Pogba came out after the international break and said, "You have to tell the truth. When there were difficult times in Manchester, I needed this break in blue to regain that confidence." He also said, "Where is it? Where's the rest of it?"
I'm just tweeting. Let's have it. Why? Because we've put a tag on Twitter saying we're live. Let's have it.
Let me just try and find this quote. Sorry,
do you want me to say my thoughts on Pogba?
Yeah.
He doesn't really care, and why would you?
No,
it's like you're going to leave a job in a couple of weeks' time. You've handed in your notice, although he's not handed in his notice. He just knows his contract's up. There's nothing he can really do now. He can rock the boat a bit if he wants, but he needs to put in some good performances to get somewhere good at the end of the season. But do you know? Have you ever done that? You ever left a job?
Yeah.
Or left a workplace? Yeah. It's kind of just like. You just like let your hair down a bit. You're not really that arsed.
Do you think that's what he's doing?
Yeah,
he said playing for playing for France is a breath of fresh air. Presumably that was the question. That's the truth. There were difficult moments at United and I needed this break to regain my energy and confidence. Sometimes when I wasn't playing or the results weren't good, coming here, it gives me a boost, a breath of fresh air, and it also helps me come back to my club as well. He also said about his position, which was interesting, about he said where is that? Sorry, talking about basically he doesn't have a position, doesn't have a role.
Yeah, that's
in
true.
the squad.
It's not that same sort of position because we
I
don't
asked,
know.
but I don't get any answer.
Like today, we don't know where he's going to play.
Yeah, and at City he was shoved up front.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
now
here
he's
it
on
is,
the
sorry.
left.
It's simple. With France, I play in my position. I know my role and I feel confident of the coach and the players. It's normal to feel the difference at United because it's hard to be consistent when you often have a change to your position or the team system or your partners. At United, do I really have a role? I asked the question, but I don't have an answer.
Yeah.
Is that United's problem for not giving him a role, or is it his fault for not finding one? Because he's been here for 5 years.
Yeah.
Surely you either have a role or you don't.
Yeah, I think he's kind of just making a point of like Ralph's come in and no one really knows what's going on, and like I think Matic had an interview during the week and he was like the morale isn't good basically when we're not playing well.
Yeah.
Basically saying I think it probably is a bit hostile, like, because there's big characters in there, isn't there? There's like I think there probably is quite a lot of tension and like you got Ronaldo probably looking at Maguire and like you're leading this dressing room and I just it's not going well, and people like Pobby's looking at it and going why would I bother? I can't see a lot changing here, and we're not planning any other. We're not we're looking for a manager, but we need to get it done. And because I say the season's pretty much done over now, isn't it? It was done in March, and it's like might as well get ready for next season now. Plan ahead, get ready.
Talks of
They're putting Sky putting 4-2-2-2.
Yeah, like Ralph.
Sort of
Ralph came in.
Kind of how we did against City.
Bruno and Pogba up top.
So like a 4-2-2, Fred, McTominay deep, Elanga and Sancho as the wide players, and then Fernandes and Pogba as the sort of front two, like kind of like we saw against City, wasn't it? Them two pressing from the front. It may well be that. Again, you can see the team there: De Gea, Delot, Varane, Maguire, Shaw, McTominay, Pogba, Sancho, Elanga, and Fernandes.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, imagine getting shown that lineup at the start of the season. This is what we're going to be playing in April. Pogba and Bruno up front.
I do
No
honestly
Cavani.
think that there's. I think it's the problems with United and Pogba maybe split 60% to 40%. 60% Pogba and 40% United need to take some of the blame on how they've treated him or how they've treated him in terms of where they're going to play him and the sort of disruptions at the top. Just like we mentioned before about Luke Shaw and the chaos he's been going through in his United career, playing for underneath all these different managers. Pogba's done the same, but obviously we brought him in with Jose.
So you would say that it's
I
Luke
think
Shaw's
Pogba's-
fault, the manager's fault that Luke Shaw's been inconsistent.
No, I just think there's a certain amount of chaos around what the team selections are and where United are playing and United are going. You look at managers that have been at clubs for a while and brought stability to their attacking lineups. You'd never say that a Liverpool player, or City's different because Pep's off his head sometimes, but you never say that a Liverpool player has ever not rocked up to a day and not known where they're going to play. Like, they know their positions, they drilled it very well, and they go out on the pitch, and then when the starting 11 comes out, they know their role. Whereas yesterday, I know it's not no one's fault, Ronaldo gets ill, everything's changed, now Pogba might be up front.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like, how does he train for that?
Yeah.
Whereas then the players in the top clubs will just be practicing and drilling everything they need to fulfill the best they can do in their role and not be worried that they might have to go play left back. I know that's never happened, but do you know what I mean by that?
Fred's played left back before.
Fred has played
did.
left back before.
Twice this season, I think.
Yeah, but like I said, there's just been a bit of, I just think I do think Pogba can hold
That's
some
you
of
see
the blame.
Pogba's point though. There, it's
Yeah.
like, as you said, I'm getting shoved up front. Like, how can you blame me for my bad performances? Like, this isn't my position. That's probably what we're trying to get at. Like,
Yeah, but I think you need an element of
Versatile. Yeah, you need a bit of versatility.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
Be
But when he was at
versatile,
Juventus,
also
did he ever
take-
play up front for Juventus?
Well, no, but it doesn't matter, does it?
No,
Because but how many times has he played up front for United? Really, one in 6 years.
No, but what I'm saying is that he's
Like,
played on the left a couple of
he's played
times,
on
and
the
he's
left,
played on
yeah.
number 6, and he's played a more
But
attacking
isn't
midfield role.
there a point to be made that most of his games he's played as a number 8 for United? He's played a handful on the left-hand side. He's played a handful.
He's
played
like-
most
he's-
at 6,
He's
huh?
like a chef
Well,
at an all-you-can-eat world buffet.
He's played at the 6 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Move off Italian. Go make some Chinese food.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you think there's different
we're
stations?
snowed under in the Indian department. And all-you-can-eat world
Snowed
buffet.
under in the Indian department.
I don't think that's been said. A world
That
buffet.
sentence has
That's
never been said.
Pogba. That's Pogba at United. An all-you-can-eat world buffet chef.
But I think there's a case to be made that the reason he gets moved about all the time is because he's never been that good anywhere.
Yeah, he's not cemented a position like
No.
Bruno comes in and
Like,
took the.
Bruno has played almost every game at 10.
Yeah.
He's played some
Half
games
five
at the
today.
8 and he's played some games deep 6, very few. But mostly he plays just behind the striker in whatever formation.
And he made that role.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
This is my position now.
Like Rashford, I know obviously he's not been great this season, he's been moved about, but generally speaking, he plays on the left.
He created his own
for a
position,
bit,
didn't he,
but
in the
generally it's on
Solskjaer? He was
left.
like inside forward. Like, I don't want to play on the wing, but I don't want to play from. It's like,
If you're good, your position is safe, and you play in your same position every week, generally speaking. Like, that's just how it tends to be. And unless there's a huge gap, like now, we've got 0 strikers in the squad, so something weird is bound to happen.
Yeah.
But Paul Pogba's had 6 years to cement a position, and if he still hasn't, I don't think he can blame United for that entirely.
And that's why I did the 60-40
No, I
split.
know. I think it's probably more like 80-20.
I'm sorry for looking at my phone. My dog's thrown up.
Has it?
oh,
What's it done?
No, I just said that's what I'm saying. Is everything all right?
Well, why is it
thrown
thrown
yellow?
up?
That's what I mean.
There's
Any
a bit-
vets
yeah.
watching? What should we do? You got vets watching?
Probably. There's probably someone who works in the animal industry.
is it on the
Might be a
carpet? More
butcher.
importantly,
No, he went outside. He knocked.
He knows what he's doing.
He shows some respect.
That's why I was saying, if you see me on
Hey,
the phone,
show
think-
some bloody respect and be sick outside. That's
Ah,
what you say to us. Yeah.
yeah, sorry, I was just apologising for being on my phone then. But all
DB
good.
Cooper, I don't know if he's a vet, but he just says, dogs always throw up. Aaron Gooden says, starve them for 24 hours. Prob's been eating grass. He
He has
that.
been eating grass.
He sent that before he told him he'd been sick. He just wants you to starve your dog. Charlie says, Joe makes a great point. I don't know which Joe, we'll find out.
Not about me from a dog.
Bruno came in and made number 10 his own through sheer consistency. As a midfield, it's my point. Thank you. As a midfielder, Pogba should excel, especially with his talent, but he doesn't. He's lazy and his attitude stinks.
I don't know if it's definitely your point.
Eric Garcia says, clean it up and keep on pushing. Dogs always throw up. Yeah?
What am I pushing?
I just keep pushing on, boy. Keep on pushing.
but
Yeah.
pushing the sick out.
If you're facing the
Get it
right
out.
direction,
Better out than in.
all you have to do is keep walking. Yeah. Just tuned in. Have we talked about Joe's cameo in Northwest tonight yet? No. Let's talk about it now, actually. Interesting. DB Cooper says, funny you mentioned it. I was in a boy band called Veterinarians. Thoughts?
What kind
There's
of
one
music
for
did you
Callum.
do? What music did you do? That's a big question, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it says boy band,
So like pop.
so presumably pop. Yeah.
Pop's funny, isn't it?
Veterinarians.
Let us know if you've got any songs on YouTube we can have a listen to if they're
Yeah.
non-copyright.
Tell us about you getting engaged then.
Got engaged.
Joe's got a fiance now.
And I've seen it. I
What
saw
are
it. I
you
saw
now? Are
his
you a fiance?
I'm
as
a
well?
fianceur. Is that what you say?
Fianceur?
I don't know.
Financier. Well done, Joe. Joe McGrath got engaged, and it went swimmingly, didn't
Ah,
it?
nearly went swimming. We did it on a beach.
Did
You
you?
did it on a beach.
Lucky lady.
Proposed on a beach.
Really?
I lost the ring
You
in
threw
the
it-
sand.
Sorry,
Rolling
what's
around
going
in the
on
sand.
here? Is this a wedding ring? So he did it on the beach, and he lost his ring on the sand.
Um,
What happened? Did you get some up inside?
oh,
And it did a bit of a yellow sick, didn't it?
there's grass in there.
Pooed a sandcastle out.
There's grass doing up there.
Right. So what happened?
We took to a beach called Fitties. That's the proper beach called Fitties.
It's a nudist beach. He calls it. Fitties.
No. Clothes were worn. It was in Cleethorpes, which is where my girlfriend's from. So we proposed. She said yeah, that was great. We had some fish and chips. That was good. A couple of glasses of fizz. You know how it is, mate. You know you got to do these things, don't you?
Fizzy Ribena is his favourite.
Yeah. Now fizzy Victor. Then we was going to pack away and clear up. Becky, the ring wasn't exactly the perfect fit, but you go a
Right.
bit bigger. You see, always go a bit bigger because you can shrink it down for free.
Put it in the dryer.
That was in the contract.
How much was the ring?
I was going to tell you what the fucking ring was.
Joking.
Anyway,
If I give you a number, will you wink if it's
yeah, fuck off.
50 grand?
50
Imagine if it was.
And then it went missing in the golden sand of Cleethorpes
So
Beach.
you dropped it.
So
Becky
it fell
did.
out as you were like picking up
No,
the bag.
Becky,
Come on, let's go.
Becky had it on her finger and it fell in the sand as she was packing away. And it just flew off her finger because it wasn't too as tight. And it went missing for 3 hours. 3 hours.
Did you
it
not
went
just see
missing
it just
for.
land and go, oh,
No, because
there
it
it is.
disappeared.
Was it windy?
Yeah, we practiced with her mum brought her. I was wearing a ring because her mum came back up. She dropped her sand in a controlled
Dropped her ring.
space. It dropped her ring, and it went missing. It went flying through the sand,
Okay.
and then we found it 3 hours later. A United fan with a metal detector came and found the ring for us.
Unbelievable.
And
Shame it
we
was
got it
plastic,
now.
wasn't it? Still couldn't find it.
Can't find plastic. Platinum, mate.
So you got. Is it platinum?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Google that.
Platinum's not too bad, especially the crisis we're going through now.
Per gram.
How
many grams of platinum are in this bad boy?
What's an average ring?
What do you mean?
Mine's pretty average. I'd say.
If you find out your average ring, find the mean average.
I'm only joking. That's a lovely story. So you end up searching the beach for 3 hours to find the ring.
Yeah, and then I had to join a Facebook group full of metal detectors and said, "Is anyone here Cleethorpes? Because I'm
Detectorists.
What? He came to you? He
He dropped me a DM and said, "I'm about." I said, "Oh, I would love to come down, please, mate. Call Mark," and he did.
So there's a metal detectors group on Facebook.
Yeah. They love it. There are 120 people in this metal detectors group.
Wow.
Everyone
Did
was
you have to
asking
get
me.
allowed in, or were you straight in?
No, I was straight in.
Yeah.
Everyone was asking me about the exact location. I didn't want to give it to them in case they went
Like
afterwards.
coordinates.
Yeah, because if you gave up,
Yeah,
they're all there at sunrise the next day.
Some guy was like, "Oh, download the app. What three
What I was
words?"
going to say is we put it on what 3 words?
What's
Tell me
3 words?
Basically, every
square
square meter in the world has got 3 words. We're sitting on 3 words right now.
Don't do it because people can find us.
I don't know what it is. I'm
What
not going
3
to the top
words?
of the
Leave
fucking
me alone.
head. Fuck off now.
Someone says, "Yeah, that's got to be alive at the metal detector group. It has to be."
I've got screenshots.
Really?
I'm still,
still in
it.
it?
I'm still
Yeah.
in the group.
Oh yeah.
I fully. It's called because I typed in Cleethorpes metal detectors. A Hull one came up.
Okay.
And then it said Hull surrounding areas metal detectors. Find it on Facebook now. Joined it. Got straight in. Do you know normally when you join a
No
group, you got to ask
privacy.
it,
So
like,
why
form.
would you like to join?
Yeah, I just say I love metal detectors.
Josh Dunn says, "Yes, Joe, congratulations. I proposed to my girlfriend November 2021. I did it on the beach as well. Didn't lose the ring though, thankfully."
Playing a risky game, they're doing it in November, aren't you?
You've done it in March.
Yeah, but I've got a bit.
March is the
March
November
is-
of the next year.
You joke. You're lying. To
No,
me.
November is
fuck
the
off.
November
What are you
of the year
talking about?
before.
March is pretty good.
So what's March then?
I'd say March is the September. You often get a little bit of sunny spells.
March might be. I think March is the October. I'll meet you down the middle.
I'm not shaking on it.
You're a fucking madman.
March is the end of September then.
No, March is October.
March is end of
February is
September, creeping into
November.
middle of
January
October.
is December. And
What are you
April
talking
is
about?
September.
January is December.
January is
Those are
December.
the same.
No, either side of a year. So it comes down
I
like a
think-
pyramid. January is December. February is November. March is October. April is September.
Give me the end of September into March and I'll shake you.
I'll give you October.
I don't want October.
Yeah, end of September into October then.
Yeah.
Deal. It's October.
It's not. It's fucking.
Fuck yeah.
But November's more riskier, isn't it? Than March.
Someone says March is the October. It's only a couple months either side of December. Exactly.
No, I
Is
see.
October.
I'm accepting
Yeah,
a
and
bit
then
of October,
June
but
is August and July.
Was it sunny though? Was it sunny?
It was beautifully sunny.
June is May,
Look,
sorry, and July is.
Listen, how can
August.
June be May? Fucking the next to each
No,
other.
but they're behind each other.
This diagram is off his head. Sort your head out. But we had a sunny spell last week. When have you ever been in October going, it's nice and sunny this week?
Quite often.
Lying.
I had heart palpitations last October.
That's from all the drugs.
What drugs? I don't do drugs. The only drugs I do is for me anti-gout prescription.
Anti what?
Anti-gout.
Gout.
Yeah, I don't have gout. It's a preventative measure. Because I've got a, slightly raised uric acid levels.
That's why I take regain.
Should we talk about
Is it?
football?
Yeah, let's talk about football. Do you take any medication?
No, I don't.
He's been twitching since he got it.
That's
You've been
true.
twitching over your paracetamol.
Yeah, you've had a couple.
Don't put it on chicken.
You've had one too many.
No, I think I could go for another 2 soon.
Don't say go for another 2 like it's just going to the pub. Anyone
Come
fancy
on.
paracetamol?
Get in the round.
Paracetamol? Yeah, no, I've only had 6. I can drive. Paracetamol. Fucking, I could
6,
go
5
for
and
another 2.
drive.
Yeah, it's
We
fine
have-
and drive with paracetamol.
Yeah.
Don't mix your drinks though. Paracetamol and ibuprofen. And on the
Ooh.
codeine, this lad. That's how you wake up with death. Right, let's talk about this team then. Anthony Elanga made his debut for Sweden over the break.
Cemented that spot now, really, hasn't he? Now
Do you think he has?
he's played. Well, he's played
Got him
probably
on
the
a
last.
mug.
There we go.
Are these in all good mug stores?
PaddockMerch.com. Check out PaddockMerch.com.
Yeah, he's played probably the past 5 or 6 games, hasn't he, in a row now? Probably more since Atletico, really. Since he scored that goal, he kept Rashford out of the team, and I think it's like when
I'm worried
Rashford.
about him though.
It's like when Rashford first came into the team, though. He was everywhere, like
He was
fighting for
everywhere.
everything. That's basically what Alanga's doing now.
I'm worried about him though. I'm
Over-
worried about this, because we can over-egg the pudding
Yeah,
a bit, and we
we've
can
done it.
wear players out so young.
Yeah.
Rashford maybe is an exception, but we're maybe seeing a bit more of a
People like
Januzaj, and even when you look at like some players that came into the squad, really shined a light on how good they can be, but then we just sort of got too excited by it,
Yeah.
and we didn't allow them to naturally find their position. We sort of forced them to find it to please the fans because we wanted a new superstar and one who's got such a good chant as Alanga got. Of course, we're going to be singing it. But I hope with a good manager coming in, someone who can look after young players, someone who can get the most out of them, then Alanga can really cement himself into being a world-class player. I just don't think he's there yet. What would you say he's out of 10? Or what's his
ceiling?
What?
Is that what you're going to say? What's his ceiling?
What are you
How
talking
good
about?
could he be out of 10? Or do you mean how
Yeah,
good?
like-
I mean, I think he's a good player.
I think he's
don't
good 7 and 7
yeah,
out
I
of
think
10.
he's.
Yeah.
I think he is currently.
He's only young. He's only
on
19.
a sort of
isn't
Dan
he?
James kind of level.
Secrets of
But
Dumbledore.
he's a lot younger than Dan James. He's 4 years younger than Dan James.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of time to improve, and I don't think he's quite the one-trick pony that Dan James was. I think he's a better.
No,
finisher
he's got a
than
lot
Dan
more
James.
about him, yeah.
But I think he affects games in a similar.
That
similar
Watford
level.
game, everyone was poor, but he was
Yeah.
like he's got some skills about him. He's rapid as well, isn't he?
Yeah. And I don't think that's a problem that he's not
Expressing
the best
himself.
player in the world at the moment. But it's a lot. It is a lot for someone who's
There's a lot.
young.
That's as it said. He's had his debut for the national team. Like it is kind of a lot on him at the moment. We just want to make sure that he's getting the right treatment off the pitch. So he's getting looked after.
Go on.
No, I was going to say a lot of old school football games always seem to be in the sunshine, don't they?
Is that the conspiracy theory?
No, it just looks nice.
Well, do you know why that is?
Why?
Because they're the glory days.
No, because the games worth highlighting tend to be at the end of the season,
Yeah.
and
so
are
true.
therefore in May
So
or
true.
April, and it starts getting sunny then.
Yeah, but I thought May was the June of the
No, May is the June of the year, but June is also the May of the year.
Is
so
it?
yeah, but yeah, that's probably why you see a lot of highlights from games that happened in May, don't you? As Gary Neville gets skimmed
showing
there.
an old 2-2 game in 1998.
We've got 15 minutes till kickoff. Let's
That's
go.
gone quick.
Yeah, it has. Let's go and give our score predictions then. Get your score predictions in the comments. Give me your score and scorers, please. I'll start with you, Alex. Score and scorers.
I'm gonna say
King and Carr.
2-1. Alanga to score first. Dewsbury Hall to turn up,
Lovely.
and then
You can rent out Dewsbury Hall, by the way, if you go to www.dewsburyhall.com.
Make
They
sure
do
you-
weddings, they do any
No.
sort of ceremonies.
Make sure you don't say it's a wedding. They always add on a bit extra.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, just say it is a civil partnership. Loophole, they'll get you in for the normal fee, but you can obviously wear your dress if you want to. So Dewsbury Hall,
yeah,
lovely
and then
this time of
and then a
year.
Rashford winner.
And a Rashford winner.
Rashford's gonna come on and bag.
Who's going to score for them?
Dewsbury Hall, he said.
Oh yeah, shit. I got confused and actually thought it was a place, not a person. The joke caught me out. Joe McGrath, why should you put your fleece on? Where's this fleece from?
So now, Becky got me for Christmas.
You
Hi
cold?
everyone. It's cold in here. You're not cold?
I'm not cold.
I'm even going to get a coffee. I feel cold. Or should I have a beer?
Really
Coffee
up to
or
you.
beer?
Score
In the
prediction,
comments.
please, Joe.
Sorry, I'm going to go. You can do a little poll. I'm going to go 2-0 United. I think it might come back to bite me in the backside, but I think United aren't as good at the minute, but Leicester aren't either. They're sitting 10th. They've fallen a bit. They've not got Vardy up front. Maguire might have
It's a big game
rocket
for
up his bum.
big game for Maguire for various reasons.
Really
isn't it?
big
It's
game
his
for
former
Maguire.
side.
I just think Fred McTominay might step up a gear today, and this system might just I know it's confusing us, but it might just confuse Leicester just as much as us.
Yeah.
And we find some ways of scoring a couple.
Daniel Farr says 2-1 United, Bruno and Rashford.
What's yours, Joe?
It's always
I think 2-1 United.
really?
2-1.
Yeah, I think Pogba will get one, and I think Sancho will get one as well. And I don't know who's going to score for them. Maybe Dewsbury Hall.
It's too obvious to say that.
Shrewsbury Hall. Kev Smulders, which is a great name, says 2-2 Bruno and Ilanga. Stacey Bloomfield, 3-1 to United. Mean Mike says 3-0.
Name in it, Bloomfield. Bloomfield. That's off like a film, innit? Is it off Matilda?
I don't think so.
I don't think it is.
You're thinking Bog Trotter. Mean Mike says 3-0 Ilanga, Bruno and Pogba. Oh, you've done that thing where you've kicked all the cables under the desk and my headphones have gone off. Don't just say fuck off. Stone
The
420.
dog's fine, by the way.
Sorry?
My dog's fine.
What happened?
Becky said he's all right now.
Right.
He's got it out of his system,
Yeah,
hasn't
he
he?
had a couple of paracetamols. He's fine.
Can dogs have paracetamol?
No.
They can't have salt either, really, can they?
It's Blofeld, James Bond.
For fuck's sake. DB Cooper says 17-0. Fred with 1, McTominay with 5, Elanga with 3, Bruno with 4, Sancho 2, Lindelof 1 off the bench, and De Gea takes a late penalty to really wrap it up. Let me just do the math there. 1 plus 5 is 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 2
Inglorious
is
bastard as well, isn't he?
15 plus 1 plus 1. That's 17. Correct. 17-0 says DB Cooper.
It's booted mine now.
Morse code sound. Hope Maguire doesn't get his pants pulled down, says free gold. Interesting. What are you doing?
It's booted mine. It's fine.
You love doing this, don't you? Ross Murphy says anytime Joe Maguire comes on, it's crazy.
Just take them. I don't want it.
I can hear you.
Oh, right.
You did this last time. Do you remember you kicked a hole in that box that was
trying to get
underneath the
myself
thing?
relaxed.
Your shoes off yet?
Got crumbs on you.
I had so many Watsits before the
What's your favourite crisp?
What's it? Them giant Watsits. Back me up here. Ethan, can I grab a coffee?
These giant Watsits here, if we can cut to my camera, Ethan.
Ethan, cut to
these are from Home Bargains.
Honest to God.
I nicked Home Bargains earlier. It's a fiery hot jumbo puff. And they are baked, not fried. They're absolutely delicious.
No, yeah. Get one out. Show everyone.
The good thing about these is
what's your Man United snacks that you're watching with today?
I think what's it? It isn't even.
Look at the size of that. That's probably 3 or 4 times the mass of your traditional what's it.
Bit of ASMR.
You'd be happy with that on Flaccid, wouldn't you?
Joe, any chance of some more Steve Bruce book readings? Now, for anyone who doesn't know about this, Steve Bruce
writes books.
Wrote a collection of books. He wrote one, always a single word with an exclamation mark at the end. He wrote one called Defender. He wrote one called Sweeper. He wrote one called Striker.
I know Striker.
And for some reason, and I don't really know why, but the Sweeper front cover is weirdly political. Like it's got like a man there. I think is that I don't know what flag that is, but there's an Israel flag on it. It's about Steve Bruce being a manager. Well, some of the readings are fantastic. Let's just read through one of these. And I'm reading this, by the way. This isn't my views or opinions or words I would use necessarily.
If you have to say that, are you sure it's a good thing to read out?
No.
Go on then.
Right. This is from, I believe, from the book Sweeper. Written by former Manchester United defender Steve Bruce.
Right, okay.
It isn't a...
Go wait. Just don't do it.
I'm not sure I should read this.
What's speaking then? Oh, I'd just leave that.
This is Steve Bruce, not me.
I'd leave it.
Yeah, that's not good either, is it? I don't think I can read this.
Listen,
it was
just
written
go
in the 90s and it was dodgy then.
Yeah, just go and Google it. Does he do an audiobook?
I don't know.
Louis getting milk from the shop for the coffee. Thank you, Louis.
Okay.
No, leave that bit. Go on, read another bit out.
So this is from Sweeper by Steve Bruce. You're correct. It's a Mauser, and the gun says that you remain outside the house. The old man said. It's cold, Malik said. You may sit in that comfortable Jaguar motor car. The tall man said. Yeah, comfortable Jaguar motor car.
Do we know? Did he actually write these, or did he get a ghostwriter to do it?
I don't know. Hopefully, the person who wrote it isn't a ghost, because that way no one can get blamed for it. I'm Malik. How can I help you? Well, Mr. Malik, just Malik. Everyone calls me Malik. Would you like something to drink? What's the matter with these people? Do they know nothing of courtesy? He made toward the door. Somebody's making coffee, I said. That's a very good car you have, Jaguar. XJ8. XJ8. 3.2, Malik said, beaming happily. Sports version, I added, determined to have the last word. He was a rotund man with a happy face. Needed to lose a couple of stone. Jawline not firm enough. The inner door opened. 2 girls entered carrying trays. They were followed by Malik's wife and his mother. Everybody wanted to greet the visitor. I stood up, trying to be polite. Sit down, Malik said. Don't give them ideas. Bloody hell, this is awful. Ideas? Women's liberation. That's the idea. You don't want to give them, apparently. I have the same trouble at home. I said, trying to be polite.
This can't be right.
I asked for a cup of coffee. I was confronted by a variety of savoury and sweet delicacies. What is this sexist drivel that has been put out under the name of our good Steve Bruce?
I know.
He would never do this.
We met a dog yesterday called Bruce, named after Steve Bruce.
We did actually, yeah. I don't know if you're watching, mate, but we met Bruce in the. I don't know. I'm talking to a dog here.
Yeah.
But his owner, who we met in the pub in Stockport, was a fan of the channel, and his dog was named after Steve Bruce.
Near me.
Is he?
Can't tell you where, but he's moving in near me.
I might be buying a house near you.
We're going to be best friends.
Yeah.
You're going to play out together?
We might play out.
Is Joe playing out?
Can Joe play out? Mikey Nooms, who's been a member for 11 months, thank you very much, says, I love your enthusiasm with your predictions, lads, but am I the only one who's wary of what will happen today? P.S.
You know what?
Love you guys.
Leicester can be tricky, but they've not really shown up. They're kind of having the same season as United, really, where there is hope in there, but just things haven't gone their way. And I think we're going to see two teams who are pretty poor go against each other today.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be one of the best.
Yeah, let's say it's not
football.
Yeah, it's not Liverpool City going head to head. It's Leicester United.
What? So this is another.
You still reading?
This is another excerpt from Sweeper by Steve Bruce. And this isn't. I vehemently disagree with the message.
Ethan is from. Are you near? Do you born?
Are you near? Do you born? Try that again.
Well, I'm not too sure. I mean, Newcastle, yeah.
Okay, no one can hear that.
What, Newcastle.
He took his keys and made for the front door. Let's go. Aren't you going to tell your wife what? That you're going out and give her ideas, make her think she's equal? His eyes twinkled as he spoke. I suspect that in that house the women really were in charge. We'll go in your Jag. Let's see what kind of motor it is. What the fuck is this?
Surely they know what kind of motor it is.
No.
Jag.
Yeah, it's a Jag, and it's been mentioned about 35 times.
He loves Jaguars. Did he try and get? Is he trying to get himself?
What is this? Can't be real. This cannot be real. What the fuck?
Wow. What is it?
This is unbelievable.
Is it that unbelievable that it might not be true?
It might not be true, but it's a
read it out.
screenshot. It's got the word bitch in it. Which
Well, you've said it.
It was clear she didn't give a damn about her dead neighbour. It must get a bit lonely down there, I said. Only 2 houses. I share, she said. Is he out at work? It's a she. And the lazy bitch is still in bed. Maybe she's going down with flu, I said. A lot are getting it. She goes down a lot, love, but it isn't with flu. Oh. She laughed in a vulgar way.
Oh, God.
What the fuck is this? Right, you know what? I used to like Steve Bruce, but after reading this, I'm not sure that this is... I'm not
sure either.
You think he wrote that?
I actually don't know. I know
it's absolutely awful.
He never really references it or mentioned it in any sort of interview.
What do you expect him to do? Lift the Premier League trophy and go, bye, striker, defender, sweeper.
Yeah, but I just can't imagine him, Bruce, whilst being at United, was that time to write these books.
No. I mean, reading them, I don't think they took much time to write. Very much stream of consciousness. How fast can you say 115 pages worth of words?
True. United to win 8-1.
That's really, genuinely quite awful and upsetting, those words in that book.
Yeah, they were bad, that.
But yeah, absolutely don't represent the views of Stretford, Paddock or me. But yeah, Steve Bruce, striker, defender, sweeper. Check him out yourself.
Maybe that could be some exclusive content you can do with Stretford Paddock. If people join up, you could do a full read-through.
We tried to buy them before, but they're rather elusive and rather expensive, if I remember rightly.
They're a bit of a phenomenon.
Yeah, Striker by Steve Bruce, £300 on eBay.
Really?
It's a lot of money, that, isn't it?
What about Amazon?
Excuse me?
What about Amazon?
Oh, you're doing like a...
Amazon.
Like when Thingy said microwave. Who was that?
Who was that?
The chef. The woman.
No.
Delia Smith.
No, Nigella Lawson.
Nigella Lawson.
She says microwave instead of microwave.
Microwave.
And everyone lost their shit.
Right, we're excited. How many minutes till kick-off?
Till kick-off, we've got 4 minutes until kick-off.
We've got 4 minutes to go. Shall I run through some of the results? Liverpool won, Brighton, Norwich drew, City obviously won, Brentford beat Chelsea 4-1 at home, Leeds drew, Wolves 1-2-1. Aston Villa a bit, everyone's fucking shining a light out of Gerrard's arse. He's not done
They've been exactly the same as they were before. That you get like
Bit of a roller coaster ride, couple of defeats, couple of wins, couple of draws.
Just Coutinho kind of the only one that's picked them off a bit, hasn't it?
Just add a bit of seasoning on a stale bit of chicken.
It's like. What was that? You became Alan Partridge there, didn't you? Coutinho to that Villa team has been a bit of seasoning on a stale bit of chicken. Yes, it tastes nice, but the base is rotten. Interesting, though.
I saw something the other day. No, I'm not going to say that.
Say it.
No, because I've already thought of one that's better than that.
Okay,
she said the only thing that's delicious.
Who's this?
Someone tweeted about salt is the only delicious rock.
That's not true.
That's not true.
You know Vinter Skegness?
Yeah, no, that's what I just thought of then when I said it out loud.
Rock the food.
Rock the food. Rock is nice.
Yeah. And, and has no one ever seen Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Delicious looking fella.
Especially when he's got your name in the rock.
Yeah. Do you have that? It's easy for us. Joe, we can get magnets, key rings, chains. Alex, same thing.
Easy, yeah.
Some people, if there's an Ellen or
Who's
a
got
Lucy.
the greatest name watching now that's definitely never been on a rock?
Yeah. Put your name in the comments if you've got one of those names that you can never get a fridge magnet.
No.
You go to Lincoln Cathedral, you're not getting your name on the mug. You can't get,
Hold on, what do you want about Lincoln?
You've never been to Lincoln Cathedral?
No.
You get your name on a little rubber with a cathedral on it. Says
Why
rubber?
Why so specifically to Lincoln Cathedral?
What are you talking about?
York Minster.
What are you talking? Why
York
Lincoln Cathedral? Why
Norwich
did you go
Cathedral.
there? Nah, I'm not.
Southall Minster.
You can't just go to Norwich Cathedral.
Oh, then the
and get
Crooked
rubber.
Spire in Chesterfield. What do you want from me?
You all get rubbers from all these places?
Get rubbers, you get a pencil with a little rubber on the end of it.
Well, it says your name on it.
Hardeep, struggling.
Hardeep. Yeah, I would have guessed that.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Kiefer. Yeah, he's struggling
Kiefer.
there.
Yeah, that's tricky, that one.
Someone just said, my name is legit Spike. Named
Spike?
named after the dog on the mask. Is he
Or
called
Spike Lee.
Or Spike Lee. Yeah, Sean, but spelled S-E-A-N. Yeah, I can see that being tricky.
Plays are out.
Yeah, plays are out.
Be the trickiest one. Sean.
But it's best.
Yeah, but it's where you're going to spell it.
Yeah. This guy, and maybe the greatest name
Can't
of all
be picky.
time, is called Johnny Barbados. that is a phenomenally cool name. Johnny Barbados. That's unreal.
Johnny Barbados.
Is that like hyphened or is that just...
No hyphen.
Wow.
Right, game time. I don't want to wear them anymore.
Why not? Can we get a bit of volume, please, Ethan?
I like soaking up the atmosphere.
Bit
That
loud.
is this room.
What were you doing last night, Joe?
With you.
What
We
were
had a
you
nice couple of beers. Joe's moving in with me, so we're going to be playing out more.
Sky have changed that lineup again, haven't they? They've now just gone Bruno up top.
I had a couple
they
of Jaeger shots.
And they put Pogba in 10.
Yeah. Sky's current lineup now looks like ours on here.
Yeah.
So they went from a
They
4-3-2.
put Jadon, they put Sancho on the left though.
Oh, have they? Okay. So other than that, those two switched around, but the formation is now the same. Have I got a coffee?
You didn't ask for one.
Thank you
Do
very
that.
much.
Can I have a coffee, please? Sorry, I didn't realise it was asked
Can I have
for.
another big what's it? No, you can't just assume Carl's going to get you a coffee.
Just milk, just coffee.
Just
please.
milk.
Delicious.
Dara Taylor says my name is impossible to find on anything, but it's because it's spelled D-A-I-R-E. Pronounced Dara. Yeah, that's tricky, isn't it? Yeah, very tricky. J check.
In
yeah.
Cleethorpes, they have Seattle's best coffee. They don't do Costa or Starbucks.
What's Seattle's best coffee's thing, isn't
It's
it?
called Seattle's best coffee.
Is it?
Seattle's best
Is that how they
coffee.
started? It's Brave.
That's a long name for a brand, isn't it?
Seattle's best coffee.
Like normally, most big brands are one word,
Yeah.
maybe two at a push.
Where's its headquarters?
God, if you imagine it's not.
Go
Seattle.
on, go on the Wikipedia page.
Seattle's best coffee is a wholesaler based in Seattle, Washington. Headquarters, Seattle, Washington.
Owner is Starbucks. How does that work?
It's a shame, isn't it? Been bought out by Starbucks.
You never worked for the big coffee boys, did you?
I never worked
can
for the
imagine
big,
you as
for
a
the big
barista.
branches.
Oh,
I was a barista for 9 years.
By the by.
Yeah, I can pour you a tulip, a love heart. I can pour you a swan.
Can you?
Yeah, I can do a almost
like
life-size
coffee?
drawing
A
of
little bit
Mickey
of
Mouse.
coffee.
Yeah. He had it all. Him.
Has
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, I had the world at my feet.
He could flick a bean.
No. You don't know what you're saying.
You could though, couldn't you?
I could flick a bean into next week.
There was a queue when Joe was on.
Yeah, but that's just because it was a
Why is
busy
the line?
shop. That's because I took so long, not because I was good. The game is about to kick off. Mo Jagra, people are calling you instead of Joe McGrath now.
Why?
Something you've said and it's not.
Mo.
It's not good. Mo's a good name. I like Mo. I like
What
to be
did I
called
say?
Mo. It's a joke.
Oh,
Just someone just said it.
Seattle's best coffee. Anyone had it? Let me know. 'Cause I had it.
It's
and
not
it wasn't-
Starbucks coffee.
Douglas Shield says, greeting from Seattle. What questions do you have? Thank
Was
you
it?
very much.
If it's
Do you- is Seattle's best coffee? Can you get it in Seattle? And is it called Seattle's best coffee?
Right, the game has kicked off.
Let's talk football.
It's kicking off. Oh, I've got a tingly arm, so heart attack is happening.
It is imminent. Wish us luck. Don't worry, the stream will go on if Joe falls down.
That's weird, isn't
I'll
it?
take over.
Right, the game's kicked off. Can you get rid of one of your vessels?
Vessels are going.
Joe the Superior McGrath.
It's nice. Why am I getting different?
Who's your
names?
Who's your favourite McGrath? Glenn McGrath's up there, surely.
Yeah.
Maybe the greatest fast bowler. I would say the greatest fast bowler of all time.
There was a filmmaker called Joe McGrath in the 60s, and I don't think he did any good films. So when you Google him, when you Google Joe McGrath, you know what you always do. He comes up all the time, and he never made any good films.
Joe McGrath.
Get his IMDb up. Let's rank him. We're playing out from the back.
Unconvincingly.
Doing,
De Gea's.
we're currently getting pressed quite high by Leicester, very high in fact.
Yeah.
Do you know when you hate it when you can't see
obvious
the other
reaction.
player?
I'm just hoofed up.
Do you know when the camera angle, you can't see the other player to the wide, and then you see them pass there, and you think, fucking hell, where's that going to?
Yeah.
No obvious reaction there to Harry Maguire having the ball. No real cheers or jeers either way there. So
That's not a foul.
Get up!
he's not giving.
He's
Oh,
got
give
the
it.
ball.
No way.
Joseph McGrath is a Scottish film and television director and screenwriter born in Glasgow. What did he do?
He
Oh
loves
no,
to-
he did the Goon Show. That's pretty huge.
Was
Pretty
it?
huge.
Yeah, it was a British comedy show that ran for 9 years. That's a Spike Milligan, Peter Sellers. They're big, like literally a huge show. That you know.
This free kick's in a decent position, to be honest. isn't
Good
it?
night and God bless. Rising Damp. I'm not feeling myself tonight. That's you when you on your sabbatical.
Yeah. When I've had too much whiskey. Can you keep an eye on the Seattle's best coffee guy?
Yeah.
Oh, God. It was a decent effort that by Leicester. Nice free kick, went in the box, good header. But
Fans singing Harry
Harvey
Maguire's
Barnes.
name apparently, which is good to hear.
Barnes just-
Paul Madison said the best coffee in Washington State is roasted down here in Olympia, Washington. Seattle is overrated. Interesting. See, there are some states that really, in the kind of worldwide, lexicon, they're basically only one city states. Like if I said to you, Colorado, you're only thinking Denver. You know what I mean? If I said to you Illinois, you're only thinking Chicago.
Right.
What?
Where are you going
If I
with
said
this?
to
I
you
thought
Washington,
Chicago was its own place.
Chicago is a city in the state of Illinois. But if I said to you Seattle, Washington, you're thinking Seattle. But then there's places like Olympia where great coffee's being made. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on. How do you not know what I mean here?
I don't know what you're on about.
There are certain states in America that to English people, they're basically, it seems like there's only one
I
city
honestly
in that
thought
state.
Chicago was a state.
Right, well, you're a fool.
And Seattle's a
It's
state,
each-
isn't it?
No. Seattle's in
not?
Washington. That's the
But
whole
it makes
point
its
I'm
best
making.
coffee.
Yeah. Anyway, Man United are playing.
Yeah, but keep an eye on the guy who lives in Seattle.
I know.
Has he said anything?
I don't want to scroll down too much in case.
Would
we've
you
scored and I
drink
miss it.
Manchester's best coffee if it was simply called Manchester's best coffee?
Yeah, I think that's a good name. The place I work for is called Manchester Coffee Company, which isn't quite as
Where was that? Wasn't too
under
far
the
from it, was
under
it?
Deansgate, under the train line at Deansgate.
Oh yeah,
It was good there.
and it smells. It smells
press
a
in
lot.
there.
Got
doesn't
past
it?
that from Dallow.
Does it
Bruno
make
in
its
the
own?
box.
Oh, does it make its own beans?
Yeah, we roast their own beans. Interesting, that, isn't it? Love that. No, not flicking anything.
We pressed them well there, and Bruno
we
just
did.
gets confused. I think Pogba knows he's offside almost, maybe.
Yeah.
I tell you what, both teams playing out for the back, and then we've got a nice little press here. But come on, let's
There you
get
go.
some lot of fresh legs on it.
It's good press that from United,
Got a little itchy eye. I think hay fever season's coming back up in the world, isn't it?
is it? Are you a big fan?
No, hate it.
Do you have hay fever?
Yeah, now and again.
Never had it.
Never had it.
No.
Sometimes they say it's the ones that never had it get it the worst.
What does that mean?
You know what it means.
If you die without ever having it, have you got it the worst?
No.
You can get hay fever at any time though.
Yeah,
can't
that's
you?
what I mean. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
people- Those who never had it when they
This
do
could be
get
my
it,
this could be my
fucked.
month.
This could be your year. I've never had it either.
You've never had it.
It's like cold sores.
Yeah,
you can
I've
never have
never
them and then eventually.
Coleslaw.
you
I've had
just go-
coleslaw. Coleslaw yesterday.
What'd you have coleslaw with?
I had some Jamaican food. Curry goat.
Nice.
Put Mama Flows in Stockport.
Oh yeah.
Delicious.
Is it good?
We'll go. 10-minute drive from where we live. Hey, there you go.
I don't
Put a
live there,
radius,
but
all you weirdos. You-
We got a radius.
I didn't call his widow. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's
late
that's
from
gonna be
Shaw.
a booking there.
He wonders why he's not fucking appreciated.
I don't think he was looking there, the linesman.
Mad tackle. 5 minutes in.
They're not giving it.
Yellow. 5 minutes in, and you're worried, and you're wondering.
It's a thigh-high tackle and doesn't get the ball.
It's a bizarre tackle.
It's
not
a bad
thigh,
tackle.
It's not thigh-high.
It's a bad tackle,
It's
though.
a
Mid-shin.
crunching tackle.
That's a
He's
clear
late
yellow
and he just
card. It's a
absolutely
shocking
clatters him.
tackle, that.
It's a yellow
Just
all
a
day.
lazy tackle as well. He's nowhere near it. That's definitely a yellow, isn't it?
Fucking hell, 5 minutes in, he's on a
Fuck's
yellow.
sake.
Crikey. He's 8th yellow
He is a
card of the
banker
season.
for a booking, though, isn't he?
Yeah, Luke Shaw.
Every
Always.
time.
Him, Fred, Bruno.
Yeah. Bruno just for Malvin off.
Just to make myself feel better, JRA WK85 says, Joe's on something here. The other two lads just are not with it. Thank you.
What's that about?
About my city-state thing. Like, if I say to you New York City or New York State, you're only thinking New York City.
Yeah.
You're not thinking Buffalo.
But do you not just think, like, America's just too big? Like, all those places, I know, I've heard of them before.
I couldn't tell you what.
It's crazy that there's so many places like that in there.
Mm.
Where would you live out of all the states?
State-wise, maybe New York. Where would you live?
I don't know. I picked somewhere random, me. Like,
Well,
the
just
middle ones.
just
are a
live
bit-
in the
they're
desert.
They're middle one. The middle ones are a bit like
Go
fucked, aren't
Montana.
they?
You'd love that.
I just thought
Minnesota.
she had a great solo crew. The middle ones are a bit fucked, aren't they? Like,
What do you mean fucked?
what if,
Like Montana, Wyoming, Minnesota.
no, miles away from a beach?
Yeah.
Do they have lakes? I guess.
Yeah, there's beaches around some of the lakes, actually. The Great Lakes. Get yourself to Michigan.
Oh,
Oh, good ball.
Pogba's offside,
Shit,
surely.
touch and all.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
off.
but that-
Yeah, he's off. Advantage.
Can you play advantage on an offside?
No,
Yeah.
I just thought you honestly
I don't
just
think
pull
you
it
could.
back.
Go on then, Scott.
Scott's done
Scott,
well.
go on then,
that,
Scott. Come on, oh
Paul
Pogba,
Pogba wants
he's
to be
just
offside.
wandering
Oh.
offside. This is the thing. I know we slag him off, but he's never played that offside trap before. He's
Yeah,
never
that's
been
true.
a striker. No, we're
Yeah.
Jan Inge Hoff says Harry's been moved to the right side and Varane on the left.
Yeah, I
He's always
noticed that.
played on the left, which is interesting. It is interesting, actually, that. Worth keeping an eye on. I wonder.
Where does he play for England?
Usually on the left. Or he has played on the left, like good tackle. Go on
That's
then,
good
Harry.
How
tackle.
much has it affected, do you think, playing on the left or the right, considering the positions are very close?
Well, it's an emphasis on your weak or strong foot. Scott
Yeah.
McTominay just
Well, if
pumping
you're banging
the
it
ball out
down the
of
line, it's your weaker foot, isn't it?
Yeah. Or even like, if you're receiving the ball now and he needs to turn inward, he's turning onto his weak foot.
And he's tackling on his weak foot, though.
And it's Varane.
Varane's right-footed, isn't he?
They're both right-footed, I think.
So one of them's going to have a bad deal, is what we're saying.
Maybe they're going, Harry, you're having a bad time. We'll play you on your
Yeah,
right foot.
putting you next to Luke Shaw, who does not cover you through whatsoever.
And he's going to be on a yellow card for 85 minutes.
Someone said this on the Brew yesterday about this thing of Harry Maguire playing on the right, so it's odd that it's happened today. But like the fact that Maguire and Shaw have been next to each other all season and both been pretty poor. I think I would say Shaw's been even worse than Maguire, to be honest. Shaw's not had many good games. Maguire's had a handful, and he's had a lot of bad games. But the fact that we've at no point have they gone, right, let's split these two up. You know, like the naughty kids at school. You always used to just, right, you two, Gareth, Joe, you can't sit next to each other anymore. That used to happen to us all the time. And it did. It quietens you down a bit. Get Shaw and Maguire away from each other. Put a buffer in between them.
Put them on a
Varane there.
timeout.
Put them on a timeout.
I think being together has made each other's downfall, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because like you can't rely on the other one to ever bail you out. Like sometimes, like people always have a go at Maguire because Walker bails him out for England, but Walker bails out Diaz for City. Walker bails everyone out because he's fast as fuck,
Yeah.
and it's part of the reason why Kyle Walker's such a good defender is because he can bail his teammates out. But then when, like Luke Shaw, is not capable of bailing Harry Maguire out in current form because he doesn't track back and he's not quick enough. So put him next to someone who can bail him out occasionally, and it might make up for the fact that Maguire's having a shit season.
Well, he needs
long enough for him to get his form back.
He needs it because he's so slow, isn't he?
Yeah. See there, you see, like Varane's covering for Luke Shaw, and we'll have to do a lot more running because Shaw doesn't track back very well.
Yeah.
But Varane can run, so that makes sense.
The man can run.
The man can run.
It's not soft.
They're
fouls.
buying shit
Right.
here, aren't they?
The ref's falling for everything.
Shaw's been atrocious this season, absolutely terrible. That's according to Pig Riser.
Pig Riser.
Have you ever had any sort of relationship with a pig?
Just eat it. I eat it.
Oh, yeah, that's your only real
3 times a week.
Do you?
Nah, I eat pig about twice a week.
Do you?
What do you mean relationship with pig?
It's an interesting question.
Sorry, I just was away.
Yeah, but you can have a relationship that's not sexual.
I'm surprised you answered it, to be
I
honest.
was thinking.
And that's why I didn't pull him up in the first place.
Else, and then you came at me that question. I just thought, oh, the fuck.
No, but there's plenty more than just sexual relationships.
I once saw a pig bully another
Right,
pig.
David Cameron.
I went to a petting zoo.
Pig gate.
With Becky 5 years ago. Do you know when you try and do cute things when you first get together?
Yeah.
Petting zoos, picking up strawberry bushes, stuff like that.
Yeah, picking up kids from school that you don't know. It's just like a thing people do, isn't it? See if you can get one.
That was odd. What are you on about? You're such a weirdo.
Right, so
anyway,
you go picking up
and then
strawberry
we saw
bushes.
the goats, the birds, the chickens, and then we saw 2 pigs. One was bullying the other, really aggressively.
What do you mean bullying?
Well, it's known that if they're in like a pack, one pig is the dominant one and just kicks the shit out of the other one.
Really?
Google, do pigs bully other pigs? It'll be the first thing that comes up.
Well, yeah, because if I've Googled that, then
right,
that will
I'll
come
do it
up.
then.
You Google it.
Fucking laptop in front of him. Do pigs bully
Do
other
pigs
pigs?
bully
Any
other
pig farmers
pigs?
watching? None needs to be in Seattle. Do pigs.
Yeah, Smithy says, I gave a baby boar a scratch a couple of weeks ago. See, and that's a relationship with a pig. And that's fine. Schweinsteiger, there you go. Is that pig farmer? Pig man?
He's not a pig farmer, is he?
No, but I think that's what it means in German.
Does it?
Yeah. Something like that. Schwein is pig, isn't it?
Oh, Scott's just been
Scott
nuts.
McTominay's been nutmegged there. United yet to really cause a threat.
I've stumbled upon something. Apparently, guinea pigs are big bullies as well.
Yeah, I've seen that. One of them
Really?
proper bullies the other one.
Does it really?
Really, mate? Yeah.
I can do a good impression of a
Like
guinea pig.
batters them.
Yeah.
Don't
Like
hear it.
takes all his food and everything.
Is this true?
Tight, innit?
What
And
do
the
you
other one
do?
just doesn't come out. Doesn't come out of the.
It's tight, innit? But in Sweden, it's illegal to get one guinea pig by itself.
Is
You
it?
have to get 2 because they die of loneliness. But then one of them's going to have a little sad life.
But they're getting bullied anyway. So would you rather just have?
You just get the one and look after it.
Yeah, would you rather be bullied to death or die of loneliness? Fucking
Well, the
hell,
hand
what a
you've been
life.
dealt.
How about we just get rid of guinea pigs? How about
Yeah,
we kill all
they
the
should-
ones...
I mean,
kill all the ones that we know to exist and then don't let any more happen. That's the only existence of a guinea pig. Bullied to death or die of loneliness. Take your pick.
or be the bullier.
Oh my God, yeah.
Sancho. Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Corner,
Be a
surely.
murderer, murdered, or die of loneliness.
What's your guinea pig noise?
Your mouth isn't matching the noise coming out.
Yeah, it's like a
Sounds like
old
a squeaky
dubbed film.
bed. Sounds like you're really going for it.
No, not me. It's good that.
That's his relationship with the pig.
Excuse you, right?
Yeah, out of everyone in this room, you'd be the one who fucked a pig.
What does that even mean? What does that even
You
mean?
know what it means.
Your girlfriend fucks a pig. You.
Go on. Oh.
So tired. Wait till I show this clip. What time? Are we
Don't
on?
worry about time.
An hour in.
Well, you just said out of anyone in this room, it'd be you that did that.
What? Yeah, but you were the one who said to me.
Ross
you
Murphy says that's a good impression. Thank you. MRMC says guinea pigs are tasty. I know they're quite often on the menu in the
You're joking.
in South America. Yeah, it's
Guinea
pretty
pig.
big in Chichen Itza. Find yourself a guinea pig around there.
Well, yeah, but you got to question yourself. What state's that in?
It's in Peru.
You don't think about these things, do you?
I don't know.
You just think
I don't know
Chichen
if it
is a
is Peru,
city.
actually. Right, Luke
Another
Shaw.
corner.
Delicious coffee, guys.
Mm.
Don't take the credit, Ethan. You just sat there and just fucking. Oh yeah. We should have had a couple of bits, shouldn't we?
Someone said, "How the hell did you discover you could do that impression?" I'd rather not go into that. Josh M says pigs are really affectionate creatures. They are. They're very intelligent.
How long does a pig live?
Depends how
Minimum
it depends
10.
how hard you're squeezing it. Depends if you put your 2 fingers in its nose like that. Not long at all.
Maximum 10 years.
Do you think?
I'd say.
I think I could keep a pig going for 20 years.
Yeah, but they've got needs.
Excuse me. What needs?
I don't know, like.
15 to 20 years.
Oh,
I told you. One of the questions when you Google how long does a pig? One of them says. One of them says how long does a right? Google how long does a pig live? One of it said how long does a pig Go on.
Fuck's sake.
How long does a pig stay pregnant? And the reason I like it is like stay pregnant, like it's got pregnant by accident.
It just
Right, I've had sex with a pig. How long will it stay pregnant?
How long have I got until I get
don't-
found out?
Until a half pig, half human is born and I'm rumbled. How long is this pig going to stay pregnant? Can I get to the border in time? Stay
the
pregnant.
line.
Not how long is it pregnant for? How long will it stay pregnant? Just stay, everyone stay still. Fucking hell.
That's funny, that.
Awful really, isn't it? But yeah, ducks, they're very abusive as well.
I think there's something going on with ducks. No, I told you about it, didn't I?
Oh,
The
nice.
Avalon flu.
Ref.
Avian flu.
Nice play.
You start throwing some hands out here, because if that was a booking, that must be a booking. Oh, he's
doing it.
That's quite
See a little pat on the back. Cup, you're with me.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Free
Nice,
kicks
from
United.
nice run from Malanga there.
I'd love to know what they do talk about in those little moments when they go up to the referee, when there's nothing much to say.
Right, I've got a phone call. 1 second.
What's up?
What's,
He's just going. It must be a
He's
pig
off.
farmer calling him.
he's getting
Um,
called for the big comments.
Joe's just gone, which is interesting.
Slightly worrying.
He's picked up a phone call. An unknown number, I did spot it. For some reason, that's more important than this game, is it? United got a good free kick as
16
well.
minutes in.
So if they score, you might just be mean.
And be jumping on the table again.
I can pretend to be Joe. I've not got a good Joe accent, though. Can you do Joe's voice?
I need the long mic to do Joe's. It projects his voice.
Could you ever grow your hair like his?
My hair stopped growing, mate. My hair's going back.
Have to tell me about that. Fucking hell. Could we
But who's gonna whip it
don't
in?
Just don't zoom in. Don't zoom in. Ethan. Fingers crossed I get another haircut. Here we go.
I've got one left in me.
Free kick here.
How many haircuts you got left in you, do you think?
Well, Messi says he plays every football game like his last, and that's how I treat my haircuts usually. Good ball. Oh. What? Who was it?
I accidentally ordered some food.
What?
So for lunch I ordered some food online, and I started thinking, where the fuck is this food? And then I looked, and the restaurant don't open till 5:30. And then I rang them up to change the delivery time till 7:30 after the game. They weren't open, so they didn't answer the phone, so I couldn't do that.
So they just called you now.
So they're outside my house with some food.
Oh my god! Are they on the way here?
No, I've told them to take it back to the shop, and I'll go and pick it up after the game.
It's going to stay warm.
What?
It's probably going to give me food poisoning in 2 hours. Yeah.
Can you tell us what you've ordered? Items, so we can see if you're going to die or not.
Peri chicken,
Oof.
lamb chops.
Fucking lamb chops. Are you off your head?
What's
Lamb chops? What's this place?
What's complimenting the lamb chops?
Lamb chops?
Well, I will be if
Were
they
you
taste
going to
nice.
eat lamb chops before the game today?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Why?
that.
Why? What
It's
were you
intense.
That is
You ate a
intense.
full bar of mini egg chocolate.
No, we all had some. Where's it from? Pepe's.
Deli to go.
I've had deli to go. It sounds quite nice.
quite
deli
nice,
to go.
yeah, they're
I
good.
don't know how it's going to be in 3 hours' time because you're lying to yourself because you said you're going to have to. You're not coming back to Stockport with me. No way I'm going to deli to go with you.
I might have to send
pick up
someone to go and pick it up
stinky
for
old
me.
Lamb
chops.
chops.
Should I send someone to pick it up for me?
Why don't
Yeah,
you
just
just bring...
call him and say I'll give you an
bring
extra
it here.
£5 now if you come here. You got any cash?
No.
I mean, you could
It's a
transfer.
nightmare, this. Harry Maguire on the ball.
Then we can all have a
Listen,
look
if
at your
anyone-
chops.
if
One up.
anyone's got
It's a good pass, that.
If anyone's good at logistics, how can you get it? I think you call them up and say, listen, how far away is deli to go from here? I mean,
Don't worry about that anyway.
I like logistic stuff. I like
alright.
figuring out what's going on. This game is just a bit stalemate.
It's a bit stale, isn't
Like
it?
I said at the start of the game, it's two bad teams playing against each other. Well, two teams that aren't exactly on form at the minute playing against each other. Look, confidence not as high in certain players.
No chances to know either, really.
No one's giving it. 2 players already on yellow cards in the first 20 minutes after daft challenges.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I feel
right.
like we should really be talking about how Joe's going to get his food.
What
You
I might
can't
have to
leave lamb
do is
chops
ask
there
someone
for-
to do me a favour and nip to the shop and get
Yeah.
it for me at half time.
Yeah.
Then we can have a chop
because
each.
I'm just really
Yeah.
worried about these chops, mate. They're going to be
We'll put them in the fridge
stinking.
when we get here.
Fridge.
Yeah.
I can't. What a crazy.
And then
order.
what-
What a crazy order for lunch.
Yeah, that is a mad lunch order.
It's a crazy order.
It's a heavy lunch order as well.
Sometimes he looked at me like I make mistakes, and I'm just thinking to myself, well, actually, oh my god, it's very close. They don't have to do you that big of a favour, do they?
No, it's not far away. Anyway, Don't worry about that. Yeah, very little happening in this game. I don't think there's been any real shots on target from either side. Leicester had a couple of speculative ones from outside the box. United have had a few crosses. If you're not watching the game, you're not missing a lot at the minute.
No,
Order yourself some lamb chops
bad.
to the wrong address. Spice your life up a little bit. That's what I've done.
And did you have any sides, or was it just chicken and chops?
Chicken and chops.
Is it really?
Chicken
Was it
chops,
just
chops,
pure-
chops and chops? No, I think there's some rice. I think with the chicken, or maybe chips,
Fucking baffling, Joe.
and then a side salad.
Okay.
God, you made the money.
But it's quite
It's
cheap
lunch.
there. It's like your cheap Nando's. I think
Is
it's
it?
It's like 12 quid for all
I
that.
might actually order from deli to go myself.
Oh, interesting.
I'll have a look at that later.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
game's on now.
Yeah.
The game's on. Big game.
Game day.
Come on now.
Big game. Come
Chance
on.
for a counter-attack here. Bruno Fernandes
Just
on
the
the
thing
ball.
is, Bruno gets the
2-0.
ball and there's no one up
Look
front.
at Pogba there. I mean, he's leading the attacking lineup.
Sancho.
Yeah.
I do feel for him because he's
Go on, Jaden.
he's
Yeah,
never
Pogba's
really
playing as a
done
number
this
9
before, has he?
No.
Like we got Fred. Ball's going into Fred in the box.
Clipping balls into
Ball's
Fred.
the ball. Yeah, we're actually trying to find Fred in the box. That's a crazy thing to be saying, isn't it?
Yeah. We've got no strikers. We've literally got no fit strikers that have ever played for the first team. Like
Rashford down the middle at all. I know it's a crazy thing. I've said it on a preview once with Jay. Just get it down the middle.
Yeah.
Surely there's times for him to just have a go.
lamb chops for lunch is king behaviour, apparently. JRA says, guy in the middle is afraid of lamb chops. Sort it out, mate.
Oh, I just want to address that straight away. I love a lamb chop, especially a nice tikka lamb chop. Very good. What I'm saying is a lamb chop for lunch. That's a bit too much, isn't it?
Why is it? Do you know something I learned? And hopefully, Joe, for your sake, one day you'll learn this as well.
Yeah.
That meals and what we eat for different meals is purely a social construct.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to have cereal or toast for breakfast.
Yeah, and I don't.
You know, you don't have to have.
I have
you know,
Mackies. No, I'm joking.
you can have a hot dog for breakfast.
Yeah,
You can have a soup for breakfast. You can have, just a handful of
What's-its.
Cocoa Pops or What's-its
Yeah, I
for dinner.
understand that, but that's not.
So you can have some lamb.
I think there's two things.
For
That is
lunch.
a social aspect of a cereal for breakfast and all that. Blah blah blah. I get that, but I think the lamb for lunch is different to that argument.
What argument are you making then? Because it seems to me
What's
that
wrong with lamb for
you're
lunch?
Lamb's
full of
special,
shit.
I think.
A special dinner
It is the
on
lamb
Sunday.
Lamb chops.
That's again
are
a
nice
social
special,
construct.
yeah.
Maybe he wants a special lunch. Maybe
Maybe you know what? Maybe I don't want a special lunch. Maybe I deserve a special lunch.
Yeah, maybe
Ever
you
thought
do.
of that? Ever thought I've had a hard bloody week? I
You're
had
not eating
COVID, I had
tonight.
COVID
You-
last
you're
week,
not
Joe.
having tea tonight?
Well, that's my fucking tea. Will be now anyway. I had COVID last week. COVID-19. Never heard of it.
What do you mean? Is that the new? This game is so. No, it's going to be good. Stay
Someone
with
says
us.
there's no such thing as lunch.
Right, I'm going to take my. Do you know what I need to do? I need to have lamb chops for lunch and then just get over it, don't I?
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Just going to see.
What are you looking at?
Going to see how much you pay for lamb chops. If it's over £6, I'll be stunned.
I think you're going to be...
Oh my god, where are the lamb chops at?
I'm
It's
gonna
a
say,
5p.
I'm
Oh
gonna,
my
I'm
God,
gonna say the
£7.
£4
He was going to pay. He's paid £7
for some
lamb
cold
chops.
for some cold lamb
In
chops.
at lunchtime.
You're acting as though you've never ordered food before, Joe. And I know, based on your career, all you ever fucking do is spend too much money on food. When you went to Mugley Charcoal Pit, how much were the lamb chops there? Because
It's
I can
all
tell you,
coming out
they're
now,
t-
innit?
they're £12.90, mate.
They are expensive.
Yeah, how much are the chicken lollipops?
Yeah, but
£11.50.
yeah, we got them given to us.
Oh, right, that's all right then, is it?
Go on, I tell you what. If you get 4 in a portion, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, Man United, Harry Maguire on the ball. Do you think the players are kind of just thinking, we've got fuck all to play for here? I feel like Arsenal, when you watch them play, they're playing as though there's something on the
Yeah,
line.
'cause they
got a
top
point
four
to prove.
really
Yeah.
matters to them.
It really looks
And we
like.
can still get top 4. We're only, 4 points behind, and they've got a game in hand, but we still have to play them.
And
So
their
if we
games
beat
in hand
Arsenal,
like the
yeah, their games in hand
are big games.
Yeah. So it's like, if we beat Arsenal, they're 4 points behind. They've still got to play Chelsea. They've still got to play Tottenham, I think.
Okay, but
Like, we aren't out of the race here,
saying
but they're playing like their lives depend on it, and we're playing
Has
like
he
we
not
don't
already
give a
been
fuck.
booked? Hasn't
I
Fafana
get,
just
I
been
get you
booked?
say that, yeah.
He's just gone in on shore again.
I
saying,
get that. But why aren't we playing like our lives depend on it? Because when you do say like that, maybe there is, elements of our team that are just lacking that urge.
It's almost like no one knows what they're actually doing. It's just kind of like, I'll have the ball, ping it down here. Not really. There's no like tactic.
No. It's all just do what you want, innit? Just play how you want, do what you want, pass it around the back.
It's just pointless.
Tell it to go mixed platter is quite a good deal. Have you seen that?
You read it. We can't just read restaurant menus.
Grilled chicken, one grilled chicken, like 2 lamb chops, 2 lamb tikka, 2 chicken wings, 2 chicken tikka pieces, served with salad and a sauce. Anyway, what do you like to eat, Alex?
Anything and everything, mate.
Lovely. Go on, push. Go on.
Nice.
No. Oh, ref. We fought the ball back in their third, and then the referee gave a free kick to them.
Soft fouls all
game. It was
though.
a soft foul. Pogba doing well. What?
Kicking
I
cables
can't
again.
be kicking cables all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. Kicking cables all the time. Do you know what that song is?
Yeah, it's on Mamma Mia.
Not written by ABBA.
Cheers.
No. Not written by ABBA, no.
Is it not?
Yeah, it is, but why did you say it's on the film Mamma Mia?
Well, it is.
Is it not? It's an ABBA song, isn't it? I get that. I get it's on Mamma Mia.
If United score a goal, give something away, Joe. Give your fleece away.
What would give away?
Give her what's it?
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Go on.
Here we go.
Oh,
Great save by Schmeichel. Great save by Schmeichel, but we are putting a lot of pressure on them in their final third.
Yeah, and they're not.
And
they
then
can't play out the back.
We've got a lot of numbers there. Come on, no.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Hold on, Brian.
Bit of worry.
Bit of life in the game.
Gee, we're playing out the back and they are surrounding us.
Varane had to cover Maguire there, though, hasn't he?
That's all right.
Come on. Get the ball out.
Fuck off, bro.
Come on.
Go on. Oh, they're kicking
on.
him.
Play
it left.
Oh, who's there for him? Oh,
we
that
could have
was
played that so
wasted.
much better.
A lot of people on the left there. Just make the pass work.
There was
That's
about
what
three.
Fernandes
Yeah,
saying.
Bruno's. There was like 3 of them on the left, and he plays it Alanga.
Great save by Schmeichel in that challenge, though. In that tackle.
1-on-1, yeah.
Got his leg to it. Down on the floor.
Come on.
Bit better from United, that though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brought a bit of life in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Give away a lava lamp.
Have you got one?
Yep.
What colour?
Maroon.
Maroon.
I don't know if it is maroon.
I know you don't.
It's orange.
Right.
It's like a dark
Is
orange.
it lava
though.
coloured?
It could be on the maroon side.
On the maroon spectrum. What's your favourite of the sort of reds?
Crimson.
I'm not doing that. I've done a lot of these with you.
You're a Scarlet
We've
man,
had
aren't you?
some crazy questions. But what is your favourite of the Reds? Is definitely one that...
What colours United? What shade of red is United
What
shirt?
is the favourite of the Reds? I'm putting my foot down. What's the correct answer for that? Right,
Which
it's
are your favourites?
going to replay the pressure.
So it's Fred, good,
Nice
good,
pass.
yeah,
great.
good pressing, good ball.
Good. It's the best he could probably do there.
Yeah, two
Fernandes.
defenders coming towards him.
Oh, he could have got it a little bit better, actually.
Could have whipped it a bit
Decent
more.
dig. Michael got down to it nice. But it shows that we're doing maybe all right in that final third one because they were sloppy a bit. Leicester gave the ball away to United and we're
pressing.
we
Pressing
pressed
well.
quite high on them. Right,
We're
they've
all
got a corner though. And we ain't good with this. It's a good corner, you know. Oh, good head. Get
Time,
rid of that
time.
ball. Nice.
Come on
Right,
now.
Bruno's
left-hand side
carrying it.
is packing.
Sancho. Get the
Go,
counter-attack.
go. Use yourself. You've got a lot of numbers there.
Well done, Bruno. Good bit of space here. Find
Switch
him
it.
out. That's a
Oh,
yellow
ref,
There's a
card.
lot
come
of
on,
bad
they're just-
tackles.
Referee,
That's a
they're-
yellow card,
They're
that.
absolutely battering him.
Played
Come on.
advantage. Fred on the right
They
wing.
have been late into
Fred
a lot
on
of
the
tackles.
right
haven't
wing.
they?
No,
What's
what?
going on here?
He's been in the box as a target man. Now
I
he's
can't believe he's going to be
tricky
knackered, the
winger.
poor lad. Where is our right winger? Where is he? Where's
Sancho, but he was on the counter, wasn't he? In the left?
That's got to be a booking. That there's a late tackle designed to
Is he
stop the
booking?
play.
He
It is a booking. Good.
So
What's
what
he
you
moving
complaining
for?
Go up.
Tielemans whinging like he hadn't just.
Yeah, he did. And
fucking-
Joey had to check his number as well. The
Yeah.
disrespect to ref just
Yeah.
goes. Who are you, mate? Sorry.
Oh, actually,
Did he touch him?
he didn't touch him.
No, I think he does. He kicks him in the side of his foot.
He does. The
No,
first angle made it look very different, didn't it?
He's a good player, Tielemans. Would you have him?
Yeah, probably. I'd have him in the squad. I don't think
What,
he's
in a
like
fight?
the answer to our problems.
I'd take him in a fight if once.
Would you have him in a fight?
No, probably not.
Is that this question?
I don't think he'd be like the answer to our problems, start him every
No,
week kind
but I
of
think
player.
he's about
I think
30
he's
million.
good.
We should have got him a bit earlier.
Yeah, he's a good
Leicester,
player,
to be
though.
honest.
That's poor from Scott McTominay there. You're trying to use his left foot for a pass that he's probably not capable of with his
Oh,
right.
and then Justin's in now on the edge. Inacho.
Awful shot, that.
No, it was.
He had a lot of time as well.
That kit's a bit ugly that they've got on, isn't it?
Yeah. Madison, nice little couple passes there.
Yeah, Inacho just drifts away from Maguire there.
Oh,
Terrible shot, really.
It
well
was
wide.
a poor shot.
Yeah. Talk of him getting sacked earlier in the season, wasn't there, Brendan Rodgers? I think that'd be mad if they did
It'd
that.
be a bit mad if they did it. I mean, there was talk of him coming to United at one point,
Yeah.
wasn't there? Because of how well Leicester were doing. But
Last season and
tell you what,
such.
they're all over us, aren't they? They're
Yeah.
giving us a bit of a kick in.
Yeah.
Very much a bit of a kick
Very,
in.
yeah, really getting stuck in, aren't they, Leicester?
Yeah. Have you figured out your chop style, haven't you?
No, I'm going to have to just ask someone to go and get him at half time, I think.
You can't expect the place to keep smelly lamb chop somewhere for 3 hours.
No, I know. Yeah, we'll go. I'll ask someone to go in 10 minutes. I'm really sorry to whoever I ask. I'm really sorry that I've had to ask that.
And they're going to have to carry your sweaty chops.
Don't call my
They are
sweaty
sweaty.
chops
They'll
like
be-
you're talking
they'll
about my
be-
arse cheeks.
They'll be sweaty by now.
I've been carrying your sweaty chops through this watchalong, mate, so you better shut your mouth. Fred there.
Another soft foul, though.
Yeah, it was. They're going in harder than United, but United are giving more fouls away somehow.
I don't know a burgerism by the end of the game.
What's a burgerism?
Have you never heard of it?
Is it what's a
Burgerism.
Have you ever been to it? Fucking best burgers in Manchester. Hands down. Hands down the best burgers in Manchester.
what kind of burger? Come on then, give us
Yeah,
a
mate, a bit more.
Smash Patties burgers. Went into the back. The system they got there is unbelievable. Right? The meat, they got their signature
Put your
cut.
headphones on because you're talking past
They've
your
got their
mic.
signature cut. Don't like them. You feel like anyone could sneak up behind me and like scare me.
No, they couldn't.
They could.
You can see the whole room in front of you.
Slipping through my fingers.
Talk
all
us
the
about this
time.
burgerism that you've had.
Delicious. If anyone's been there, it's great. They got this piping hot grill stone, and it's like they get the fresh signature patties down, smash them down, boom, 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 bit of salt and pepper on each side, nice crispy char to it. Then they double it up or triple it up. I'll go for the triple. Their signature American cheese that they actually get brought in from America. The homemade burger sauce, and it is honestly the best burger in the city.
What do you get from there?
You just need the triple cheesy.
Triple.
Triple.
Because the
Triple
patties-
cheese or triple patty?
triple patty.
Fucking hell.
What, yeah, but it's not that big. Like they get flattened out very thinly.
Like a triple cheeseburger from
Yeah,
McDonald's.
yeah,
They're pretty good, actually.
they are pretty good. Imagine that, but to the max. They're on thing, you know. Oh god, should I get some?
Leicester with the throw-in. Johnny Evans there playing the ball across.
Has
the
anyone
defence.
had a shot on apart from Bruno? Bruno had one, hadn't
Yeah, and Pogba had that header.
he? Yeah. Nothing challenging though, really.
No real dangerous shots
No.
for either side. Quite a sort of milk toast performance from both teams so far.
Yeah. It's like we said, two teams not in form. No one really setting the world alight.
No. There's a lot of shots of Rashford on the bench. They keep going to
What,
Rashford
what,
over
what,
and over.
what, what do you think of Lingard? I do not think it's. I think it's an interesting one. Like, are we gonna sell him? Or is,
Well, he's
is he
going on a
contract?
free, yeah,
his
so he'd be
deal's
going
up
on a
anyway.
free.
Well, like, look at him at West Ham.
But yeah, why have we not? I don't
Why
know
have we
why
not-
we didn't sell him at the end of the season.
Yeah, it's
Why did we
mental,
keep
innit?
him? Yeah.
Yeah, we should have just got rid of him. We probably could have got 15, 20 million quid for him. And instead we've let him go
wasting
on
him.
a free, having wasted his season of his career and just added another level of controversy to the squad.
Yeah,
What's
because he
the
got an
point?
England team, didn't he? Now he's the World Cup year, and we've just
Yeah.
ruined him.
Yeah.
Harvey Barnes in the box.
Johnny Evans.
Johnny Evans. Yeah, burgerism is the best. Has anyone ever tried burgerism in the comments?
I don't think so.
Never.
We tried a McSauce. Apparently.
Seattle's best burger.
No.
Never.
No. Did Joe say American cheese?
Yeah.
What's American cheese? Is that the like little cheese singles?
Yeah.
Plastic cheese.
It's nice on a burger, isn't it?
Nice on a burger. And like these ones are posh ones. So not the ones where you get like a quid.
And you have to peel it
Oh,
off.
it's a good ball. Oh, my
should have
God.
scored there.
That was incredible ball.
Harvey Barnes should have got a goal there.
Got it.
Yeah.
Love when it's just so outrageous that they need a corner when it definitely wasn't. That was a really good run. Oh, it just gets.
Maddison. Great ball.
Oh, I tell you what.
It's a good cross that. This Dallo just puts enough on him actually. It should be a corner that I think. But he just does enough to distract him, but Barnes probably could have done better there. That's a good pass that.
Man, he used to crack my back again, George. Remember he did that?
Yeah. That's on ball.
What?
How is that their foul? He just fell on the floor and grabbed the ball.
Oh, you're off your head.
You're off your head.
Yeah, it's
Good
just
tackle.
those two shots on target that we said.
Go on, count Alanga down here.
Somebody.
Oh. Too late. Yeah. Too slow in the counter.
Here we go.
That's nice. Go on, get a nice pass on here.
No one in the box. No one in the
Pogba,
box.
get in the middle.
Someone in the water.
It's difficult because Bruno's not going to play like a false nine because he likes dropping back and crossing the ball in himself.
Yeah, he does.
We saw it for Portugal the other night. He was literally like
It's a great pass.
playing left
It is a
back.
good pass. Do something with it.
Is he getting booed then, Maguire? Or does he say shoot?
Shoot.
I'm not sure actually. Yeah.
Shoot
I
or
don't think he
booed.
was getting Maguire. It might have been booed by the Leicester fans. I don't think he was being booed by United fans. If he was even being booed at all.
Maybe it was the Leicester fans.
So there you
Well,
go.
life's been pretty good.
United passing the ball around the back again now. Up to Dallo. Back to Fred.
It's a very
Flipping it around a
it's a
little
very
bit.
awkward game. I don't think any team really has the urge to win, which is a bit upsetting because we're at home.
Both too scared to
It's
lose.
a good pass though from Shaw.
Loads of fucking fans who paid all their hard money to watch these.
I'd bring Rashford on at our time. We need a striker on. Or Lingard.
Oh God.
Well done, Dallo.
I think it definitely needs a change.
He got the
got the
ball.
It's the way he came in, though, isn't it?
Slid in, didn't he? Wasn't in much control of
I don't
himself.
think
What
he
are you
actu-
looking at now?
I don't think he actually touched him.
You're looking at burgers again.
I was looking at burgers. I was wondering, do I get one? But then it'll be. I'll probably get one at the end of the game.
Okay.
I just want you to know how good they are.
Paul
But then I
Pogba
don't want you
started-
to have a bite of one.
It is a foul.
Yeah, it's a foul.
I think I have had one before.
You would know.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, I might have had one. You'd know.
Did they do wings as well?
Yes.
I've had them. And the wings come in like a wide tray.
Yeah.
I've
Did you
had
like
it.
the burgers?
The burger was good.
Nothing to write home about.
No.
Ooh.
Just tastes like every other one of them smash burgers.
Tellers
Little
coming
crispy burger, salty, some cheese on it, brioche seeded bun. Seen it all before.
on. Yeah.
And it was good, but I didn't think it stood out ahead of every other place.
Luke
that
Shaw's
does.
injured.
Where?
He's coming off.
Where?
Almost famous.
They're different burgers, aren't they? Because they're a bit wackier.
Yeah.
You know.
They'll put a jalapeno in places where it really shouldn't be. But just, I don't know, I think it felt very much in tune with that style of burger that you see a lot these days.
Yeah.
Smash burger. I think we'll go back to the thick burgers at some point.
Nah.
That's life.
I don't
Luke
think we'll
Shaw's
ever
down.
look back.
It's almost a blessing in disguise him coming off because I feel like he could have easily been sent off.
Let me get you a picture up of one.
Yeah, Luke Shaw's just sat on his arse.
He's knackered. He's played 38 minutes.
Yeah.
That bit of grass on his head won't be happy with that.
Looks like he's coming off, actually. Tellers
He
is
generally
coming
Yeah,
off.
he is.
coming off.
Tellers
I
is
thought he
coming
was
off.
just sitting there having a breather, but, Tellers is coming on for Luke Shaw.
At least he's got a bit of a better delivery.
Yeah.
He needs someone.
Oh, hold on. Is he coming off? What's the deal?
Usually you don't see a player fully stripped off like that unless they're coming on.
The subs board.
He's up though. He's just tied his legs.
He's up.
He doesn't want to come off.
Oh, he's
Tellers
Tellers is putting his jacket back on.
They felt like they were seconds away from putting the board up then.
The board was there, wasn't it? It's a free kick to Leicester.
He looks all right.
5 minutes to go.
I don't know what's up with him though. Nothing happened, did it, that we saw?
It's one hell of a shit game, this.
Yeah. It's been a bit of a dull one.
But we can get through it.
Of course we can. Watching football is pretty, it's alright really, isn't it? Luke Shaw's staying on by the look of it.
Yeah.
Physios have had a look at him.
I don't actually know what was wrong with him.
No,
Did he get? Did he did? Because he tackled. No, it's on the.
It was Pogba, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
a Pogba
Oh
foul.
shit! It was still that, wasn't it?
But Luke Shaw's
It's a
not on
weird
the
one.
pitch as this.
The
kick's
quick
been
free
taken
kick.
Round the corner to Barnes and.
Bruno's gonna crop him.
Good tackle.
Good,
He's
great
got the
tackle.
ball.
Great
Don't
tackle
give me
from
that,
Bruno
ref. Don't give
Fernandes.
me that. Oh,
He's just sort of
Fernandes,
he's
come
just sort of
on.
slonked
It's
it
a game
forward.
for him today, isn't it? Old Trafford, new contract signed.
Yeah.
Step up a bit.
Do you think he deserves that new contract?
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely. He's not
'Cause
his
he was
best
on-
player since he's been here.
Yeah, of course. And also, we don't want to get ourselves in situations like what's happening this summer,
With Pogba,
where contracts are just going to dwindle down and people leave on freeze. So it's good just to tie down the asset.
Yeah. And,
Yeah, and he's like, he wants to play here. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Someone enjoying themselves.
and reports as well that Barcelona have had a bit of a look at him, haven't they?
He likes Prezzo.
Understand that. What's that?
That restaurant likes Prezzo.
Where's that? Have you been?
It's in Media City.
It's a good ball.
Oh.
Ball just over Bruno.
You ever seen a famous person in anywhere, like pub or restaurant?
Do you know Andy Thompson
Yeah.
from Cold Feet?
Oh yeah.
Paul Thompson.
Yeah,
famous.
I saw him in
fa-
Tesco.
Famous footballer.
Paul Thompson served him when I was working in a restaurant. He had a breakfast. He had a coffee, a water, a pint of orange juice, and a
pint of orange juice.
pint of orange juice and a cake shake, which
Oh my
is
God,
a
there's so
milkshake
many
with a slice of
liquids.
cake and whipped cream on top of it.
A pint of orange juice is heavy
That's
duty.
insane. What
Yeah.
time of the morning is this?
It's about 11 in the afternoon.
That's crazy. Did he have it all?
11 in the morning.
The orange, out of everything there, the orange juice wasn't needed, was it?
No.
No, but I think he thought breakfast with orange juice, sure. Then he thought, I
Yeah.
fancy
I think
water.
He's going to the social construct
Someone needs to
again.
get rid of that rumour because I just don't think orange juice fits that well.
What rumour?
That
You're you're so bound by the social construct that is breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or breakfast.
No, but I just
dinner,
don't
and
think
tea.
orange juice really. When you have like a little, do you know when
nice.
people complain at hotels that they only give you little cups to fill your orange
Pogba's
juice in?
Oh.
That's right because you don't need that much orange juice.
Yeah.
You'll pass out.
Will you?
Your teeth feel absolutely
Have
wild.
you ever
after
drank so
some
much orange juice that you've passed out, Joe? Be
I've drank.
honest.
It's not.
I've
It's
drank
horrible after
orange-
just brushing your teeth as well. A bit of orange juice. Ooh.
I drank a couple of glasses of orange juice when I thought, oh my god, my teeth are going to fall out. I can feel my, what are they called? My dectors. No, what are they called?
Go on. Stop it. Right. Put the camera on Joe a sec.
What are your teeth called?
Your dectors. He's tried dectors.
Dectors.
That's the first thing he's
Okay,
tried.
which one?
Don't say anything. Don't tell him.
Your morphos.
What are they called? So different types of teeth. There's different names for different types of teeth. Dectors is one of them. Morphos is another one. Which type of teeth was it that you could feeling weird?
Wisdom.
Yeah, that's
Right,
the
that's
wisdom's
right.
in there, but that's not what you mean.
Yeah.
What are they called?
What are they called? What are these spike ones called?
Come on.
Your spiky ones.
These are your canines.
Canines.
Canine.
What are the bottom ones, the
I
flat
have
ones?
no idea.
Come on.
You don't.
man.
I've
No
not been
idea.
to- I've not been to the dentist since I was 16 years old.
Why not? Your molars.
Don't believe in them.
Molars.
Don't believe in dentists.
No, that's a lie.
What?
I just never had the time.
That's not true.
It is true. I just can't be bothered.
It's a corner.
So he went from not having the time to just. I can't be
No,
bothered.
I definitely need to go. but
Have
I
you got
just
bad
can't.
teeth? Do they hurt?
No, they're fine.
Are they?
That's what I mean. What did they do in the 60s?
A lot of people throughout human history. I'm talking tens, if not hundreds of millions of people have died from infection and problems to do with bad teeth.
Decay.
It was a huge killer for a very, very long time.
Not in the 60s, though.
Yeah, but they had dentists in the 60s.
Every 10 years. That's what I'm getting at.
No, that's not true.
Yeah,
Nev-
it is.
never
Google
was
it.
the
How
skid-
often, how often would if someone goes to the dentist in the 60s, type that?
All right, we'll do in a second. J Farbs 18 says, do you think it would be better for the future of United's culture for them to get fourth or for them to get fifth? Will you get maybe a shot in the arm if we finish fifth? I think there's a suggestion there.
I'd rather us
wake
not
up
finish
call.
out of it. I can't be doing another Europa League season.
I'd rather them go, yeah, I'd rather them.
I'd rather just
I'd
nothing.
go 9 for me.
Yeah. Definitely needs to be a change.
What's it called?
Dental nursing in the 1960s.
Fuck's sake.
It was a cold November day in 1960, and I'd just begun what would now be called a gap year.
Are you reading Bruce's book again?
I'm reading a book, yeah. Yeah.
It was every 10 years or so.
It wasn't.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
How often do you go to the dentist? When was the last time
Once a year. Once a year, dentist little check-up.
Yeah.
How much does that cost you?
Like 20 quid.
Yeah.
Save 200 quid then,
Over
200
over
quid
10
over-
years.
Yeah, guess I'll have some of my money. Laughing all the way to the bank.
Fleeces. Let's talk outside again.
Lamb fucking chops.
Yeah, Callum. I know this is an odd request, but would you be able to get Anthony maybe or Louis? Because Callum's got stuff to do. To nip to Deli to go around the corner and just say Joe Smith's order. He's asked for it to be brought back to the shop because he wasn't in, and collect it for me and bring it back here. I know it's a strange request, and generally speaking, I hate to do this, but there's some lamb chops and some peri peri chicken that will go to waste if this doesn't happen. And it's just like a favour, like, do you know when I go to Tesco sometimes and I buy people things? It's like that. Deli to go, it's called, just round the corner. Sorry. I'm a tyrant, aren't I?
Yeah.
Is that bad?
At least give them a lamb chop when they get back.
You can have a lamb chop for your troubles.
He gets 4 in a pack.
You can certainly have a bit of side salad, and I'll make my mind up.
Often it's sheep as well.
Is that true? What, mutton dressed as lamb? Is that true?
Yep.
I don't think that's true.
Fucking it. You think you're eating lamb there, mate? Lying to yourself.
Oh yeah. What's the maddest food you've ever eaten?
Oh, see, I've not done anything too exotic yet. I would.
ever eaten a
I would.
snake?
Nah, snake.
A cat?
Snake.
No.
Cat?
Dog.
A cat.
Leopard?
No. Never eaten a leopard.
Ever eaten alligator?
What about guinea pig?
I've eaten
No.
I've eaten alligator, a shark, kangaroo.
Have you? When?
As a child, I ate alligator.
As a child?
I ate alligator in Florida.
As a fucking child.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Have you ever eaten tuna? That's an odd one. Cow.
I've eaten stingrays.
Have you?
Nope. Just want to get you off my back. To be honest.
What a lie that is.
I tell you, I went to a place called Wasabi in town, the sushi place. Have you ever been?
No, is it good?
Have you been?
No.
It's fucking amazing. And at lunchtime deal, get this.
Go on. Just so you know, for anyone who's wondering why we're not talking about football, the football is shit. If anything happens, or we pass the ball forward, we'll let you know.
I heard a glimpses of Gary Neville's commentary there and saying no one's got any pace about them.
Yeah.
Any flair.
It looks like two teams that feel like they've got fuck all to play for.
It's like two
There's
teams.
two teams that have got no strikers.
Yeah, two teams that can't be arsed. Two teams that think if they get like possession will win them the game.
Yeah. Sorry. The lunchtime deal at Wasabi.
It's unbelievable.
What do you get?
Right, get this for 10 quid.
10 quid.
3
What for a lunch?
plates of sushi on the conveyor belt. Right. So you get to and then a full bowl of ramen or a katsu chicken curry.
Really?
Yeah, for 10 quid.
That's
And
actually
like-
good value.
and like you can
I mean,
take
it's
it-
still a lot of money.
Yeah.
But listen,
for what you get,
But for
you're
a
getting
tenner,
a lot.
I left and I was stuffed.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. If you've been, it's great. And there's like 16 different grade
That's
plates.
half time.
Half time, 0-0.
0-0. Get your thoughts in on that first half in the comments. It's interesting, this, isn't it? KM says, really need a forward on the pitch, relying on runs in behind, but they're not really being timed very well. Yeah, Pogba's been offside a few times. You know, kind of unsurprising considering he's not a striker. Yeah, terrible. Get Rashford and Matic on. We're wank again. Might go and play some Warzone for the second half. Boring. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's been a tough one.
It's so tricky. I mean, both teams look like they cannot be bothered. Both teams look like they've just come back from... I don't know. They just seem disjointed. There's no urge in the team. Bruno Fernandes happens to be probably the best player on the pitch, but he just looks like he wants it more. The others are just look slow and... No one seems bothered, but Joe makes the point that this could still, if United win every single game now to the end of the year, they could still have Champions League football. But it's not on anyone's mind by the looks of it. It actually does look like this from they've given up already. But we've got 9 games left in this. Have we got 9 games left? Something like that?
I think so, yeah, including this one.
Come on, sort your heads out.
Yeah.
Like, you playing in front of a packed Old Trafford, 75,000 people watching it. Someone have saved up for ages to come and travel to Manchester to watch you play. People spend their hard-earned cash, that they've earned all week to go and watch United. They've gone to the pub, they're having a great time. They're with the family, they're with friends not seen all week. And then you're just fucking swanning about, not doing anything with the ball. And I don't think it's Pogba's fault. We're asking certain players to play in a position that they're just not made to play in. Pogba's been caught offside a couple of times. He's never played that line before. He's never done the offside drop. Cavani, Ronaldo, they all know how to play the offside line. Pogba's never done it. He's normally the one feeding the ball. So we can't be bothered. We can't be angry at him. We only can be angry at other players not giving their all.
Yeah, I won't blame Pogba.
No,
I'm just saying. It's not the manager's fault that we've got no strikers. It's not. It's hard to put the blame on anyone really, and it's not been a bad performance. As in, it's not been a particularly bad performance. It's just been a boring performance.
Yeah,
like you said, players that look like they don't think they've got a chance of
it's
doing
all just
anything.
getting played in the middle. No passing around the back. No spark. No, it's just mediocre.
It is very mediocre. If anyone's got any shining light, let us know what it is in the comments. If you've got a little highlight you want to talk about, we'll chat about it. Because I can't think of anything that's really happened. I can't think of any shots. Is there any shots on target?
Bruno had that one.
Yes, Michael
chance.
got down early and saved it. That was really good.
Pogba's had a tave straight into Michael's hand.
Fred,
They've not had a shot on.
Fred did all right to win the ball back, give it to Bruno. Bruno had that shot, like you said, saved by Schmeichel's leg, but no consistent or sustained pressure. No real sort of dominance by either team. It's just been you pass it around the back for a bit, we pass it around the back for a bit. That's about it for 45 minutes.
I think you've got to do a change. I think I'd bring Rashford on personally. Bring a striker on.
I'd take Rashford there.
Yeah.
Take Rashford down the middle.
Yeah.
Put him in the middle, and then because you drop Pogba back, and then put the ball into the box. You've got Bruno dropping back. Like that's the problem. There's no one in the middle to get the ball to cross it to. Like we had Fred being target man at one point. Like that's.
Yeah, it's tough, innit? And it's hard for a manager when you've just come back from an international break. Players, half a dozen. A few of your players are notably either sort of distracted or, some
of them have come back late. Fred's back late.
Yeah, people turning up late. And
planned
you've got
for
no
Ronaldo,
strikers.
and now he's ill. Yeah,
it's a tough job for the manager to get this team motivated and ready to go, but you'd think we could be a bit better than that. You see there, look, 2 shots on target in the whole game. Obviously they're both for United. The possession, United slightly ahead, but it's nothing to really write home about. Just a very underwhelming game.
It wouldn't stop me if this game ended 0-0.
Yeah.
And should we have seen that coming? Maybe.
John B says this game is more boring than Housen and Rio's podcast, and that's saying something because that thing is a snooze fest.
It's so long.
No, I'm joking. But yeah, it is. A lot of sideways passing. I don't see A39 and Mia Gokale says I don't see much Ralph slander as there would be Ollie slander.
I'll slag Ralph off.
Oh, go on then.
But I just think we can't just give him a free pass. Can we? Like, he has had a bit of time to do what he needs to do to the squad. Obviously, not loads of time. But look, when Ollie first took over, there was a spark about us that was not there when Mourinho left. We often get like what they call like a
new manager
syndrome. We've had fucking none of that. We've had boring 1-0 wins the whole time. He can't get any of the players up for it by the looks of it. I'm not saying he's not doing a good job, but I'm not saying he's this inspirational figure that has somehow turned United around. Because we're not. We're gonna come 6th, 7th, 8th, whatever. Where did we finish in Ollie's first season? Did we at least try?
Well, he joined halfway, didn't he?
Yeah, was it 5th or 6th we finished that year?
5th or 6th.
Third and then 2nd.
But there was a little bit more encouragement about United when Ollie took over. There's not. I don't know. Ralph just
the guy, he's been out
to be there.
When we got him in, though, he was at Lokomotiv Moscow. It's hardly like a big, flared, doing well team, is it? And he's not been in the manager's job for 9 years.
But I wouldn't necessarily blame Rangnick in terms of his tactics. I think you look at the position we're in now. Like he was brought in when we were well off the pace in terms of top 4 anyway. We've lost, I think, 2 games in the league since he's arrived. It's not been terrible. I know, obviously, losing to Borough was bad. We've drawn loads. We've dropped loads of points. I'm not saying that,
a lot of points at home.
We've stopped losing matches the way we were under Ollie.
What was?
But the problem he's always going to face is he's basically a supply teacher.
I get that.
He's an interim. He's a caretaker. Like,
but we wrote the season off when he joined and when Ollie came in.
But it looked like the players have written the season. But they look like the players have written the season off before Ollie left.
Yeah.
I remember the last Leicester game. What was it 4-1 to Leicester, where they were literally just their defence would have the ball, and 2 passes later they're through on our goal, and it happened over and over and over again. And that was with a manager that they trusted, that they liked, that they'd got a relationship with, that had been there for nearly 3 years. And they gave up then. I don't think you can blame the manager for what has been a relatively tidy performance. It's just been boring.
Yeah, but what we did, I say that. But when we brought Rangnick in, what we thought was going to be great about him was this: we might have a new shift in identity. Our tactics might develop. We might try different pressing options. Youngsters might step up to the mark for him. Other players that have been underperforming might also do well in the series. But no one's really done anything.
No.
And I don't know. It's not Ralph's fault. But listen, there's no way. Like any manager may have tried, like anyone who really wants it, may have tried to make such a good impression on this squad that by the end of the season, they have to give it in full time. Well, I have no qualms about him going upstairs and leaving the manager.
But I don't
role.
think that's. But ideally,
but he doesn't look like he wants the money. He doesn't like. If I was him and I got 6 months in charge of Man United, I'd be doing everything. He'll just walk off and he'll be done with it, and he won't care. I don't know. Maybe he's just more suited to the upstairs role. He's a nice guy. He's a lovely guy, and maybe we'll get the best.
He's a lovely guy.
Maybe we'll get the best out of him when he goes up. When he goes up top and not up front. We could do fucking him up front.
Yeah, I just think he was in a difficult position no matter what, and it's a bunch of players that clearly don't take too much.
Do you think any manager who would have stepped in on a part-time basis would still get the same results?
I don't think they would be.
What about Conte? Like, if you just give it him for 6 months,
we wouldn't have done that, would we?
No, but so what I'm saying is, would of any manager we given the job to have got the same results out of the players today?
I think any manager that was of a stature that would only be given a part-time role would probably struggle to have done anything other than what Rangnick's done. I think he's made us defensively better.
Yeah.
I think he's made us much harder to beat. We aren't getting loads of points, but I just think if Conte was given the job, he'd have been given a 2-year contract. If Zidane or Poch or Ten Hag was given the job, they would have been 18-month, 2-3-year contracts. The level of managers that get given an interim job are people like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who gets in because of his history. Or
but look how good Ole grabbed it though.
He did, but you can't just do that every single time. That's almost unheard of how well Ole did.
Yeah,
like you can't expect that from a manager where you come in and you go, fucking hell, look at this. Because also the thing to remember is, look, Ole was taking over from Jose Mourinho, who was a disciplinarian, who was a little bit mean, a little bit of a bully. That's his style. He's very on top here. All of a sudden, Ole comes in. People like him. He's a friendly face. People in the club remember him from when he played there. He's very much a fan's favourite. There was a feel-good factor around the club. But that didn't... Like, when Ole left, there was no way you could bring that back up because he wasn't the sort of man that could really be kind of like, oh, thank God Ole's gone. They probably felt guilty that Ole had been sacked. Do you know what I mean? When Jose gets sacked, you go, yeah, the witch is dead.
Yeah, that's
and then
true.
you can big people up and bring people up. But that was never going to happen after Ole left. So I just think we're a bit shit. The team's imbalanced. We've got no strikers. And oh, look, we're struggling to create chances with no strikers. Yeah. No surprise, really, is it? Ross Murphy says, there's been many games this season where we've wasted so many chances. Our expected goals is incredible. The players have let him down in the FA Cup in games like Watford, Wolves, Newcastle, etc. The Southampton game's another one you can add to that list, where United dominated the games and didn't get the goals.
Yeah, there's a lot of time where this Ronaldo's missed a lot of chances. Bruno's missed a lot. The Watford game, we should have been 3 or 4-0 up inside 20 minutes, and then the game goes stale. And yeah, it's finishing the chances, I think, is a massive factor that's let Ralph down. I mean, I'm not saying what his style of play is evident all the time, but I think he has changed it, how we play a bit more. Like, you bring in Dallo in, people like that, and giving Sancho, he's improved Sancho a lot.
Yeah.
Like, Solskjaer wasn't playing him a lot of the time, but it's just not what we should be. Where we should be heading, I think. We just want the season to wrap up.
Yeah, I think we've got to try and get top 4. I just feel like we haven't got any momentum for top 4. That's the problem.
No.
Arsenal are playing like a team that are desperate for top 4, and after every game they're doing those you know, everyone going up to each other,
Yeah,
huddles and
there's
fucking
high
like,
morale there,
Like
isn't
when City, do you remember the Company season where he scored that goal against Chelsea, where they had to win like every game? They won like 12 games in a row, whatever it was, to win the league. Arsenal look like that. They've got this like we're gonna win something look to them when they win games. It means so much to them. And United look like they can barely be arsed. Yes, I will do that. Thank you. Would you make any subs at half time?
Yeah, 100%.
Who are you bringing on?
I'm bringing Rashford on. Put him through the middle. Maybe Alex Tellez for
What
sure.
have we got to fucking... Oh, I'm just thinking about food. What have we got to lose putting Rashford
No.
on? Yes,
Bring a
we
striker
know,
on.
Yes, we know he's underperforming a bit, but he's got to be better than Pogba. Keep running offside. That's not Pogba's fault, as he keeps saying. He's got 45 minutes. He's at Old Trafford. He's got a bit of fresh legs. He's had a bit of time off. Hopefully he's rested. Nice spa day. Wouldn't have got to miss it, hopefully. His mind might be focused a bit more. And let's just give him 45 minutes. I know down the middle is not necessarily what he's done, but if we just say, listen, their defenders are a bit all over the place. You just chill, you play the line a bit, and you
Press
just
them,
use
yeah.
your pace and get at them. And then hopefully Sancho and Alanga can find you in the middle.
Because with those three up front, there's a counter attack on there with Alanga, Sancho,
course.
and Rashford. Bruno or Pogba pinging balls over to them. Like that's I think got nothing to lose, as you said. If you bring on,
Do it.
just do it.
Nike. Just do it. What's your favourite brand like that? Big brand.
Big brand.
Do you like TK
Favourite?
Maxx?
No, they're not like a brand, are they? Just
Weird
like
that,
a
innit?
fucking chaotic shop.
It is chaos in there.
Isn't it? Imagine that's like...
Sometimes it
You
stinks
know there's
as well.
certain brands... certain brands that have just decided to go, we know the shopping experience you've come to expect, and we abandon that experience.
Yeah, it's
Argos is
mental.
another one.
It is mental.
Where they've gone, you know how you go to a shop and you see all the things on the shelves?
Yeah.
No. You go to the shop and instead of being shelves, there's a book. A magic book. And then you go to the counter and we go to the shelves.
Yeah.
We don't trust
We
you
do.
with the shelves.
Yeah.
And TK Maxx is like, you know, normally there's like things are split up into categories and like there's gaps between the aisles. None of that.
None of that.
It's about 6 inches between everything and it's
Throw it
fucking
on.
carnage.
Tellez is coming on for sure.
And they just sell everything. Ridiculous.
Tellez
Alex
is-
Tellez coming on for Luke Shaw.
Yeah,
He's doing all right. He's pretty skillful, isn't he? Like he's just signed for
Resilient.
Real
He's done
Madrid.
Yeah, he's
four,
doing his
he's
little
done four
engine.
kick-ups.
No, did you not see how he
And
got
a
the ball
rainbow
up off the
flick.
ground?
Someone said TK Maxx smells of poo.
so he said.
Sponsor the channel though. What sponsored me? And then they often they don't really care about where stuff is as long as it's in size order.
Yeah.
So you have to go to the section when you get close to the XL section for me.
Is it?
Sometimes sometimes.
You ever
it
tried a
is.
double XL?
Back in my really heavy 2018 days.
Is that so? What's the most you've ever weighed?
Oh,
Do you know?
2018, 19. It was touch and go.
Did I know you then?
No, I don't
Touch
think
and go
so.
for what?
We might have.
What
known
have you
each
pushed to
other.
another X?
It was a wild time.
Is it 2X?
Fuck me, I looked big.
You were still
Let
with.
me try and get a picture where you'd be like, wow, you'd be concerned.
What's the least you've weighed in the last 10 years?
Oh, well, it was 10 years is a long time. Isn't it? I was like 16. I lost a lot of weight when I was 16 because I did the Manchester 10K and took it seriously. Very good at what I did.
Remember that time you beat a tramp? Actually, you lost to a
A
tramp.
tramp.
You beat up a tramp. Bigger than. I don't know why McTominay is still starting. Wow. Okay, let me show this picture.
That's a big.
Let me show this, please.
Big boy.
This
I, was
is,
a bit,
so
I know
this
I'm not.
is-
I know I'm not necessarily fucking skinny now.
You look like Homer Simpson in a movie.
Do you know?
This is Joe McGrath. Can we
The
just come
poncho's
back-
doing
Becky
no
please?
favours.
stayed with me on this.
Can we change the camera, please, to me, just so I can show this picture? This is Joe McGrath. It's
I don't think
biggest.
people can see it.
They'll be able to see it. Why do you look like you're wearing a bed sheet? As a
Turn
Yeah,
it
the-
off a bit.
no, it needs
ponch-
to go down. Oh. This is Joe McGrath. His biggest. How much do you weigh here?
I weigh about 19 stone.
This is fat shaming.
Can you see it? I know I'm not necessarily skinny
You look
now.
like you've
but
got a king size like sheet.
Isn't it
as
weird
the
that
top.
was before I started eating food for a living?
Yeah.
I must
Zoom
just-
in
I
on
must
that.
just ate it on a drip. Look at that. That's a crazy face, that.
It's a big face.
It doesn't do justice to it. Look at me now.
Yeah. Someone said, "Oh dear,
What?
it's not looking good in the comments, mate."
For me? Am I dead?
Yeah. Someone says you look the same.
I've not seen it. Joe, do I look the same?
No, you look much bigger on that.
Second half started.
Someone said, I used to be 20 stone, I feel your pain.
Tell me about it.
He looks like he ate Stee.
I've seen how Steve eats.
Yeah.
Steve, when I was doing the rundown the other day, Steve had a big takeaway in front of him, right? Ate it all, and then he got a call. His other takeaway was at the door. I mean,
What, with
do
his
you mean?
6 Red
He went
Bulls?
down and got a jungle grill.
Did he?
Jungle Grill.
What he does is he just has like 4 takeaways open on his desk at once, and he'll just graze
Well,
for
a
an
bit of that
hour.
one. Oh, should we mix?
Yeah, he has like
The takeaway world.
Yeah, he has like a sort of Tudor style buffet
It's
for
insane.
every meal, and he leaves loads of it. He's very wasteful.
Where's the bottle?
How tall's Joe McGrath?
6 foot.
6 foot,
Just.
5'10".
On a cold day, I'm 5'11".
Oh yeah, that's the bad joints.
Why? Someone trying to figure out my BMI? Don't bother. I'm fucked.
Oh yeah, no, you'd be right.
Nah, the
You know,
doctor,
you're
if
looking good now.
I keep getting calls to go see a doctor, but I'll be all right.
Do you?
Nah, I just got the vaccine very early and it worried me. What do the doctors know that I don't?
Oh yeah, tell me about it. You mentioned this to me yesterday. What's this about? So
Literally,
talk us through this
when the
story.
vaccine was announced, I literally got a text that day saying you are eligible.
Come on, mate.
I was like,
Let's get you
why
in.
the fuck am I eligible? It was like 8-year-old women and me in a sitting room.
8-year-old women.
80
Yeah.
and men as well. And then me.
Why
God,
did you get it straight away?
The doctors must know something that I don't.
You got it immediately.
I got it.
You got it when like
Mate, I got it immediately.
get him in quick.
I think I got my first one in January or Feb.
No, you didn't.
100%.
That's mad. Cam had diabetes. He still has. He's not dead. He just don't work here anymore. And he got his in. He still got his in May.
Just put it back a bit, you tit.
That's mad. That. What? So what have you got? Do you think? Can you ring your doctors now and find out live on air what's going to kill you
There's no way he's picking up on picking up on Saturday half
on the
6.
Sabbath? Doctor, why did I get the vaccine? And imagine he said something terrible. Lung
Just don't want to know.
rot.
I'd rather it be a surprise.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you rather find
know
out?
when you're going to die or just be a surprise?
No. Would you rather? No, definitely surprise. Would you rather know when you're going to die or how you're going to die?
That's a bit.
I think I'd rather know how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if someone just goes, oh, you're going to pass away in your sleep, go.
Yeah, but
What
if it says
if how also gives away when?
If someone says you're going to get shot, you'd be like, you're getting about going, is it this? Is it today?
yeah,
Like,
if you get hit, yeah. What would you do? Yeah, if it could give away when, couldn't it?
Yeah, because if they say you're going to die at the World Cup in 2020,
Well, that's not how you die, is it?
yeah, you're going to get crushed by a ball.
Imagine, yeah, but you said how, and imagine it said shot in the head by an alien.
And then you just go, your Mac might fall asleep if you don't plug it into power. Low battery.
Laptop.
Low battery, Ethan. Ethan, don't. Are you all right?
Can you walk in a
Are you
straight line?
okay? I just worry about you. Where are you off to? Old Trafford? Oh, handcuffs. Good luck, mate. I don't think there'll be much crack today in this film, anyway. Oh, no, sorry, yeah, there will. 5 minutes into this half.
Yeah, Paul Pogba on the ball.
Pretty much the
McTominay.
Just
overrunning it.
So bad. Oh, was that a high foot? There was his boot up. They want a red card.
They want a red, do they?
I mean, I'd say give it a bit of spark in this game.
Send McTominay off just because you want it to be more exciting.
Oh, it's
It's a yellow card for Scott McTominay there.
Will he look at it again?
Probably looking at it now.
Oh, he's going to stay down for his whole fucking life in as well, Madison.
Yeah, but he loses control of it and then
it's not
just
good,
goes
is it?
flying in.
He does lose. Oh, it's just like, why'd you do that?
It's not. Red.
No, it's not
It's
yellow.
not even close to a red card. That
No.
he steps. He steps through the ball a bit.
His foot goes down, but then he just kicks it as he's gone through after.
I love the outrage of some players when I'd love to just play a game of football, maybe just for the. What I'd love to play a game of football for is the outrage of when you see a tackle like that. Also, I think I'd be a good nuisance in the corner situation.
Elbows
during the ball.
What about a last-minute winner?
Little flick of the balls.
Pile on.
Yeah.
Last-minute winner pile on. You don't want me on top of that. Old me.
Not the old. Yeah, the new you I'd take on a pile on all
Thank
day.
you.
But not the old you. Madison's wincing still. He's a wincer, isn't he?
Would you say Madison?
Not really.
And it's not what we need.
He's
Like
all right.
the Bruno
but yeah,
position,
It's
isn't
not
it?
what we need. He's not as good as Bruno, is he?
We don't talk about Bruno.
It's not a red card by any means.
His other leg doesn't help.
Studs on
his
toe.
His other leg is bent inside and
Yeah,
takes
the
other
contact
guy.
is with his toe though. It's not like ankle or shin.
No.
It's, you know, it's
And it's just says
studs on toe.
Studs weren't. Oh.
Studs on toast.
Studs on toast. It's not like a band.
Does actually, yeah. You probably interviewed them, haven't you?
Studs on toast.
At Leeds Festival last year.
And then I ate them after.
Sean says Joe tells the nuisance at a corner story every time he's on, and it's not a bad thing. Is that your dog?
Yeah. What's the mean nuisance at a corner?
Apparently, you've said it before that you'd be a nuisance at a corner. You tell it every time you
and
come
I said
on.
that I could score 6 goals in the Premier League
In one season.
if
he
I
said.
played every single game.
Who for?
What, you score 6 goals?
Do you know right? Do you know how many goals?
Where are you
like,
playing up front?
Yeah, well, obviously.
Cavani scored 2 goals this season. You know.
Yeah, but he's not playing many games.
No,
I'm
I-
playing all 38,
Oh yeah.
Are you playing 90 minutes?
and I'm on penalties.
Oh, okay, you're on pens.
I still don't think he scored 6.
100% odd.
I think he's scoring 6 on pens.
What are you talking about?
I'm a good penalty taker.
You're not. Yeah, but United haven't even
Nets-
had 6 penalties this season.
What? Yeah, they have. Are they not?
I don't think so. Not in the Premier League.
Anyone can help us out with that?
Bruno Fernandes, right, who's played 28 of the 30 matches so far, has got 9 Premier League goals, and he's one of the best players in the fucking world, Joe. And you think you're going to get 2/3 of what Bruno Fernandes can do?
I just think it's because it's like...
Don't say I just think it's cause, because that's not a stat or anything. Go on.
No, I'm just thinking it's because like I'd just be something a bit different in the game.
No, you'd be
100%.
so, you'd be
What have you
so
got to offer?
predictable,
Said-
so
not
slow,
predictable.
so bad.
If anything, it's unpredictable.
No, you're
Like,
not.
What United doing playing this
It's
fucking mad guy?
It's
up front?
unpredictable that you're
6'4",
playing.
Looks like he's got diabetes and he can't run straight.
Yeah.
Let's just
But
leave
enough
him
about
alone.
Luke Shaw. Yeah,
Let's leave him alone. He doesn't need my marking. Next thing you know, I'm on a one-on-one.
They wouldn't you're not on a one-on-one.
McTominay's
Every
on a
defender in the
one-on-one
country is
almost.
so much faster than you that you could be on the edge of the
I'm
18-yard
quick.
box and they
I'm-
could be on the halfway line and they still
I'm
tackle
quick
you.
off the mark.
I'm semi-quick.
You're not.
I'd beat you
Someone
in a
said
race.
Joe can't run. How is he going to score?
I can run. I'd nearly beat you in a race, I think.
What 100 metres?
100 metres, yeah.
Absolutely no chance.
100 metres, I'd beat you in a race.
You just said I'd nearly beat you in a race, which means you'd lose.
100 metres, I'd beat you in a race.
No way.
100 metres, I'd beat you in a race. Let's do it then.
Right
To the
now,
track.
let's do laps around this table.
Nah.
In a 100-metre race, do you honestly think you'd beat me? Unless if I didn't fall.
How quick are you?
Faster than you.
Chops
Hey,
it.
fuck, I'm big.
Yeah, I know. Chops are here. Cheers, Louis. Is
Rashford's
that all right to
gonna
go in the
come on
fridge?
as well.
Sorry. Thank
What
you
did
very
he
much.
say,
I know
Louis?
it's a
Did
piss
he-
take of a situation. Yeah, what happened then, Louis? So I sent Louis to get me some... Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you. He's holding that bag sideways.
You're
isn't he?
going to microwave that. You got to microwave
I'm not going to
it all the
microwave it. I'll
time.
just eat it cold.
Oh,
Right, in the comments...
Fucking right.
That's
This,
wrong.
in the comments, let us know who do you think would
Roll! Go on!
Let us know who do you think would win in a 100 metres race.
Put
me
Joe or Joe.
Yeah, if you think it's me, put Joe. If you think it's Joe McGraw, put Joe.
Someone says Joe. Joe.
The Joe Olympics.
Joe. A lot of Joes here. I'm taking all of them. Joe.
Joe will win easy. Joe should win.
Joe.
Yeah. See?
No, they're me.
Tall Joe.
Joe.
That's me. Joe
I am
easily.
tall, 6 foot. Joe.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Joe.
Someone said not Joe though, so.
That's not you.
Go on.
Go on. Oh, what's that? Oh my
Langer
God.
just-
It's a blind
offside.
lead in the
This-
blind.
There's never been a more 0-0 written all over it type game than this.
So
Like we had
shit.
the ball in the box then, and I didn't even feel like I needed to look because I knew.
Come
we
on,
weren't
you
gonna
can
score.
hear the fans
Come on.
Getting
urging
agitated.
something. This there Saturday. It's 5:30 kickoff. Everyone's had a bit of a bev, and you're fucking about.
There we go.
Get a goal.
Go on.
Oh!
Oh. Are we getting a bev?
Vertical. Someone's called. It's been dubbed in the comments. Vertical Joe versus horizontal Joe.
Rashford's coming on
It's
from
not being
McTominay.
dubbed in the comments.
It
is
has.
You've said one person has said
It's
it.
been dubbed vertical Joe versus horizontal Joe, and I'm afraid to say I think we know who's who.
I believe Joe will do it. What does that mean?
Rashford's come on.
Just come.
Come on, Rashford.
What else could we do? Let's do 3 sports then. This could be a good one.
3 sports. What are the sports? Running. We'll do a 100 metres dash.
Darts.
No, darts in the sport.
We could do a javelin, couldn't we?
Big darts.
Yeah.
Javelin. What other sport could we do?
What's it called?
Can't remember the name of a sport. Football.
Dressage.
Dressage. We can't get on horses. We can't get on horses. Horizontal Joe to learn to rap lean back.
What about
Interesting.
rowing?
Rowing.
We need a
Kayaking.
pond.
No, you don't row on a pond, do you?
Yeah, you do.
A pond?
What's the difference between a pond? Where do you want to row on?
On a canal. A river. Sorry.
Yeah, I get the difference between a river and canal. What's the difference between like a pond and a lake?
Don't care. They're both just bodies of water, aren't they?
So true.
De Gea just over it in a 10-yard pass to Varane there. Oh, this game.
This game is so dull.
Yeah.
That's why
Beer
we're talking
pong.
about ponds.
100-metre race and a lamb chop off.
Oh, we could eat lamb chops.
Who do you think's faster at eating, me or you?
I'm not too fussed. I like to save my food.
Well, yeah, but this is for 2D Joe beats 3D Joe. Horizontal Joe versus
Surely you
vertical
don't
Joe is
wanna
very funny.
Oh, it's in the yogurt off. I could eat a yogurt so quick.
Yeah, you lost to Cam.
No, I won.
No, you lost.
I won, mate.
You lost.
Carl, did I win or lose?
You won, but
You won.
You lost.
No, there's no fucking in and ahhing. I won.
Bull running in Spain.
I won.
Bowling?
Nah. Bowling's a bit naff, isn't it? Bowling's not even a...
What about baseball? You look like a baseball player.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
They've got a sort of...
I could do rounders. I like rounders.
We've just given the ball away to Leicester. They can't be asked over
They
fucking
can't.
shot
They're
either,
not
can
even
they?
nice like us. They really can't.
Honestly, this feels like a fucking charity game.
It does. It fees like a game I'm
It's
going to
like
work on
this
tomorrow.
is like soccer
Go on,
aid.
Rashford.
Corner to United.
Corner.
It feels like soccer aid. This.
Is people watching? Are people watching? Can I say that if anyone's got a free afternoon tomorrow, come down to a game called MCR Remembers. It's a charity game, Legends versus Celebs. Yes, okay, it's at City's academy ground, but it's all for a good cause. 5 years after the arena attack in Manchester, they're raising money for charities. These charities have been selected by the families that are affected. And come down, because it's like Wes Brown's playing, obviously United legends, some good celebrities playing, like the Blossoms. They're a mint band as well. So come down, it's like $5 a ticket, cross in. Come down, and I'm doing little bits and bobs, like saying hello to people and that.
Little Bits and Bobs. Is that one of the bands that is for the celebrity team?
No. Are you coming down?
Little Mix.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Oh, I'm busy.
Busy.
Really busy.
Oh yeah, it's at. So you will have to go to the Etihad, but it's not the Etihad. It's the Manchester City's academy ground. Can fit about 10,000 people in it, and it's a lovely ground. So that's why they've done it there. They want to fill it out and raise £100,000. So yeah, we have to leave our United head to one side and think of the good causes.
Wear your shirts.
Yeah, wear your United tops. Yeah, just come down, grab a ticket, like £5. What are you doing
Someone
tomorrow?
said, where can you get that fancy shirt? This fancy shirt, you can get this from paddockmerch.com.
Where are you tomorrow?
I've got a big day planned.
Tell me about it.
Huh?
Tell me about it.
Tell you about...
The big day.
Yeah.
Come down tomorrow.
I can't...
Come down tomorrow.
I'm busy. When is it?
What time was your thing?
It's like a sort of...
Yeah,
Three.
you don't do you find time?
No, I can't. I don't actually have plans.
Like what?
Gonna go do a lot of gardening and get a barbecue going.
Barbecue weather, is it?
It's not really barbecue over.
No, but it's edging towards it, isn't it? And you want to be early rather than late. Last thing you want to do is get to August and say, should have had a barbecue. I'm barbecuing in April. Yeah?
Which is the
I'll take
June.
halloumi to
Is
an
it
open
June, Nick?
fire in March.
Yeah, but don't
I've been barbecuing
Here's the thing
British
with,
summertime.
Don't you have to barbecue veggie stuff?
You can barbecue everything.
So see the thing with barbecue. With barbecue,
You can barbecue where you like. Barbecuing's a way of life, dickhead.
It's not really though.
Of course it is. Have you ever put a strepsil on a barbecue? I have.
Strepsil.
I put a fucking oat on a barbecue. I put a packet of Chewits on a barbecue once.
He's just staying to his social
Anyway,
constructs again.
someone doesn't want to give money to charity. Will you buy 2 tickets and not come? So you give
Well,
money
that
to
picture I
charity?
went to. Absolute rip-off.
Do you give money to charity at least?
What charity is it?
It's charities that's selected by the families of those affected by the arena bomb 5 years ago.
Yeah, I'll donate some money to that.
How much did you donate? Tell the camera.
A £5.
£5.
How much are you donating?
I bought 2 adult tickets.
How much are the tickets?
£10 each.
Are they? It's a great cause if anyone wants to go. It is down at City's Academy ground tomorrow.
Just bought a couple of tickets now.
No, because what I don't know, because here's the thing: what you don't
Is anyone
want,
coming?
and what no one wants to see is empty seats. And if I buy 2 tickets and don't
you've
turn up, it's
taken-
empty
take
seats,
one
and
off
I'm
someone.
taking that joy away from someone else, which in a way is worse.
I'll just take 20 quid off you.
The game, someone said comments on the game. The game is being played between two 18-yard boxes and nothing is really happening whatsoever.
An hour in,
Yeah.
and
Taron Camplin says Joe was barbecuing in the middle of December in Siberia. I was. I've barbecued in the tundra, in the permafrost. I've taken a sausage at 40 paces in the permafrost.
in the favelas.
In the favelas. I've done it everywhere. I'll barbecue wherever the fuck I like. I like barbecuing though, do you?
Yeah, I love it, mate. You can't go wrong with it.
You
can
can't. That char.
Char grill wings.
Hit me with that char any day of the week. All the Etihad grounds are known for empty stands. That's true, yeah. Should buy all the tickets and not turn up. But it's for a good cause. Head down to the Etihad Academy tomorrow if you want to watch a little football match and
Better than this game,
It'll be a good
anyway.
game, actually. Yeah,
It'll be better than this shite.
Oh, Barnes is skinning Dallo there.
I can see them just grabbing a late goal and then.
It doesn't even feel real, this game.
No,
does it?
literally, it's like soccer-aid.
Yeah, it really doesn't feel real whatsoever.
This is the problem.
It's like United legends versus Leicester legends.
We've got, well, they're all the fucking legends. It's like the youth team.
That's true. Yeah, not legends. You're right.
But as you said, we've just got no momentum.
No.
Not a chance of us ever getting in top 4.
No. Corner to Leicester. Madison's
Johnny
stood over
Evans
the ball.
to score.
Yeah, go on then. Where's Johnny Evans over there?
Come on,
Ball
counter.
comes out. We've got a chance to counter-attack here, United.
Fred's done well. Go on, switch it to Rashford. Oh, good
that's a
tackle.
good
That Dewsbury.
Yeah, it is. Leicester attacking
They're
here.
gonna
Ball to
score.
the back post.
Iheanacho. Oh.
And he has scored as well.
Fucking
That's too easy, isn't it?
unbelievable. Absolutely shocking. Shocking.
I thought that he would say he did.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Just not enough there, is there?
Not enough. No
You think De
one's
Gea should
asked.
maybe do a bit better there?
De Gea maybe better. It was a good header, right, from what I
It's
saw
a good
from the
header.
corner.
But so the ball goes out for a corner. I mean, this is a long.
Fred
replay,
carries it
this
out
fucking-
here well. No one.
Fred as well. He
It's
needs
a great
to lay it
tackle.
off.
It's a great tackle on the sort of counter
It's
here.
this here that's a good tackle. Bruno tries to knock it on to keep the counter going, and then Varane and Tellez never
leave him at the back.
They just slow down, don't they? They jog back, get in position, and then slow down again.
Leave 2 of them at the back post.
Yeah.
Iheanacho comes in.
Iheanacho's between the two.
De
of
Gea
them.
gets a hand to it.
De
I thought he
Gea
was-
should save that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to knock it past the post, but it just stretches too
He just
far.
can't get enough on it, can he? I don't know if you can blame De Gea.
No, Bit harsh.
Yeah.
Fucking Iheanacho as well.
There is not. This team doesn't deserve top 4. There's not a single ounce of it.
Fuck, do they?
They just don't like to give a shite.
No.
It's also upsetting as well. Like, hopefully we get a bit of a response here. But who is the player? Like Maguire. Like I know.
Don't blame Maguire.
No,
for that.
no.
No, I know where
No,
you're
but
coming.
here's what I'm going
Who's
with
the player
this
to
one, right?
motivate
Who's the
them
player
all?
to motivate him? Let's see. Is Maguire going to start fucking gearing people on? Like they showed at the start of this game, there was a match in 1998 where United went 2-0 down at Old Trafford to Leicester, and they're re-showing it. Now, who would have motivated a 2-0 down squad to revitalise that game? Well, it would have been the likes of Neville and Keane, and it would have been the likes of Stam would have been in there. It would have been the likes of all these big players to urge themselves to get this game back on track in front of an Old Trafford crowd. Who's going to do it? Well, I've not seen Maguire say anything.
No.
I've not seen anyone say anything. I know I'm pointing at Maguire, but he's got a captain's armband on. And that's where the criticism comes in. A captain should... I don't think Maguire would get half the criticism if the captain's armband was on someone else.
I agree.
And I think that could be a good thing for him as well. I don't think he's captain material.
Everyone
I think
said
his
it was
performances
hindering,
might
but-
get better. But we just need someone to urge us forward. Set the team alight a bit.
The only one you could see possibly doing that is Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno needs to be a shining example of what we can do here. Let's go for it. Really go for it. They might just start locking it off.
Just can't string 2 passes together.
So bad.
Yeah, hopefully this brings, like, we used to react quite a lot, didn't we?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's same again.
We need something here. Fucking 3 weeks off with no game. And they just get lackluster fucking porridge for 65 minutes. Just absolute gruel of a game. Flicking the ball about.
Come on.
The ball.
Rashford's going to bag.
It's almost more exciting now we've gone goal down, isn't it?
At
least now you can be mad.
I actually prefer it.
Because you couldn't really be mad before. It was just nothing happened. They've had 1 shot on target, I think, Leicester. Win that for Varane. Well done, Fred.
Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, Fred!
Yay! Get that fucking
Is he on?
ball. Say he's on.
1-1.
Fred, 100 appearances.
You need 100 appearances. He gets the
His
goal. Come on and out.
Bruno
Come
did
on
really
now.
well there.
Bruno
Did very well. Let's try and
It's
get
hit
a
from
bloody
Bruno
win.
on the edge. Fred reacts. This is a different role for Fred, though, as we say.
Push further up.
He wanted
he's
it
pressing,
a bit
though, 'cause
I'll take back criticism for. They wanted it a bit there. Look,
he's
they've gone for it
reacting,
a
though,
bit.
isn't he?
Bruno, Fred does well here.
Please be on. Please
Yeah,
be
he's on there.
Oh, nice.
And Bruno just lets the ball go across,
Stay
takes
on.
it to
Yeah,
it,
he's
just
on.
pops it
Buzz
in.
in.
Yeah, he's well on. Good, lovely
Good
finish as
finish,
well.
man.
That
It's not,
finds the
I
roof.
bet as a player like that,
A lot of them just tap it in, mate. But he's lifted it over Schmeichel.
Isn't it funny that it took them scoring for us to fucking
Yeah, we do.
turn it?
How many
like
times did we do that though under
If
Ollie?
they would have done fuck all, we would have done fuck all, I think.
Yeah. This game
But
could have
nice.
easily dribbled to a 0-0.
There's
At
hopefully have
least
a
it's
nice
come
little game
alive
here. What
now.
have we got left? 24 minutes.
Plenty of time.
You said 2-1.
I said 2-1.
I said 2-1.
Oh,
Free kick to Leicester on the kind of corner of the 18-yard box. Slightly further out. 4th goal this season for Fred.
Best scoring
5 to
season
6.
ever,
I mean, it makes sense he's played further up, hasn't it?
It's not far off my 6.
Fred can do it.
Yeah, if Fred can do
Mate,
it.
the thing is, if that drops to me, I'm
Yeah, you're there.
scoring it.
You're reacting because you
You're
want
not
it.
there. You're
No one-
wheezing
no
on
one
the halfway
Now, if
line.
Fred can be there, I could
No
be
one
there.
wants it more than him.
What a thing to
I
say.
say.
What logic that is.
Front of the Stretford end, he's
If
powering
that's
that
the
in.
thing, I'll be there.
'Cause
The
you
thing
won't be
is,
there.
Joe,
Just
you'd be
hanging
there as
around.
well if you were playing for United.
No.
I believe you could do it.
I
as
believe
well.
I could maybe get 1 goal in a season. Or 2 if you're lucky. You're not getting 6. Good header that by Maguire, by the way. 6 goals. Do you remember when Christian Benteke got like 2 goals in 3 years or something mental? You think you're noticeably better than Christian Benteke at football? If you played Christian Benteke at 5-a-side, he would destroy you in a way you've never
that's true.
experienced in
but
your life.
I just think it's.
And he
something-
couldn't score for
I just think I'd be
years.
looked after. You know, the
What
football.
do you mean looked
gods.
after? By the gods, right?
Balls would come to me.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Balls would come to me.
Like
And
Fred,
what I'm
the
saying
ball.
is, I think
The
the ball could be in front of you all the time. You wouldn't get it in the back of the net.
If that ball was like the Fred
Are you
goal, then
left-footed?
I would have been like, wow.
How do I ban Maguire again? Are you left-footed?
Nope.
You'd have missed that.
I
Then.
won't.
I'm left
Definitely
footed.
not. You would
I'd
have
have bagged that.
I'm 2-footed.
So I've got 1 goal.
I have one as well. I've had a couple this season already.
You know someone like
I'm
Ruud
taking
Van-
Ronaldo's
Do you know
first
someone
goal
like Ruud
every
Van-
day of the week.
Ruud Van Nistelrooy?
I'm taking that rebound.
You wouldn't have been there. Do you know someone like Ruud Van Nistelrooy would
You
score
keep saying you wouldn't be there.
15 tap-ins a season, 20
how do
tap-ins
you
a
know
season?
we wouldn't be there?
But no, because I'm trying to tell you why. Someone like Ruud Van Nistelrooy, in his prime, would score 15 to 20 tap-ins a season. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yards out. Those kind of goals. You think, fucking hell, they're easy finishes. Why is no one else doing this? Because the positioning is the hard part. You saying, well, I'd just be there where the striker was. You wouldn't.
How do you know?
Positioning is the difficult thing that
How
sets
do you know I
strikers
wouldn't?
apart
How do
from
you
each
know?
other. Finishing is a great quality to have. Positioning is a better quality to have.
Right, well, I'll work on that.
Work on it. You're 28. I'm 26.
I've got time. I'm 20.
He's not in his
I'm
prime yet.
26 still. I'm 26.
Not a goal between you both in 38 games, according to Jamie
Oh,
Cashmore. Even if you
Well, I'm not having that. We definitely get one.
What, a penalty?
Yeah.
I'm having a
Or a
rebound.
rebound. 100% we get one.
Right.
You need to
Absolutely.
back yourself a bit more, Joe.
I think you could.
The
maybe
height
get
of you,
one.
you can go on ball in the box, knock it.
Yeah.
I think the fact that you're on
You're in the
penalties.
right place
gives
at
you
the
a
right
chance.
time.
Yeah. Okay. Have you seen those videos on YouTube where people like are taking shots at Ben Foster from like 15 yards out?
No.
These are like decent strikers of the ball.
Yeah.
Very rarely score.
Yeah, but how good are they really?
I don't know what that means. Better than you. I can say that. Anyway. People, oh dear.
What?
No, don't worry about it.
What, me?
No,
I'm a big boy.
Well, that's the
I
problem.
can take it.
That seems to be the problem.
Go on.
Jamie Cashmore says, 26, man looks 30 plus. 26, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
You're not
19, 20. 26 and then 22 question marks.
What do you think I was? I think I still look a bit like I know. I
No
look
one
a bit
could-
like
bit youth in
No
towards
one can
30.
believe that you're only 26.
Get my passport out, mate.
People keep imagine horizontal Joe running in behind, peeling off the defender.
It would be something else.
Lateral Joe taking the piss out of vertical Joe. Lateral Joe. Lateral flow. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is, yeah, I don't need to read some of these.
I'm 26, mate.
26 stone more like. That's according to CJ McNally. Just so you know, I haven't come up with that.
CJ McNally.
Unbelievable.
How mean are you?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never got there.
Yeah, I'm not going to read any more
I
of
know.
these.
Yeah, keep going.
No,
I'm a
no,
big
no,
boy.
no.
I'm a big man.
It's not
I'm
looking
26 stone, though.
good. Not looking good.
It is looking good. I'd score 6
Ball in the
goals.
box.
Oh
great
my God, what a save.
That makes up for the
Yeah,
goal,
but
doesn't
the
it?
goal wasn't, I don't think the goal was De Gea's fault at all.
No. That's a brilliant save. Full length there, De Gea. Oh, that's
fingertips.
sensational.
Absolutely
Oh.
sensational.
Oh,
It's a really good
crikey.
save. That. Really good save.
He knows it.
Yeah.
We must get a little buzz when he does that.
No, you don't know. You don't want to see this, mate. It's not looking good for you in here. Johnny Vegas. Someone's calling you Johnny Stockport. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with Stockport.
Imagine me having Van Dijk on. Yeah, I'd struggle against Van Dijk.
Do you think?
What if you had to pick a Premier League defender you could go up against and win? What would you go for?
Phil
None.
Jones.
No,
One
that's
that
not
made-
the, it's
all
not
right.
the question, is it? Play the game.
Current.
Yeah, yeah, current. not like not really old ones you can batter.
Yeah.
Right, a current Premier League player you think you'd have the best chance against?
Centre back or any defender.
Centre back. Fuck off.
Stupid.
Tell us.
Tell us on that performance.
Go on.
What, in a pace battle?
Just in generic, like
I
over
could
90
maybe-
minutes,
I
you've
could-
got them.
In 90 minutes?
And it's so impossible because
I don't think it's that impossible. Someone like Phil Jones, you'd
Tyrone
have.
Mings.
I'd
Phil
have him.
Jones.
I'd terrorise him.
Tyrone
You think
Mings.
you
You
terrorised
terrorised
Premier League
Tyrone
winner?
Mings.
No, I didn't say that.
You did. You went Mings.
I was asking him.
What?
You think you
can't just
terrorised Premier League winner Phil Jones?
I think I could now. He's
Well,
not playing. He doesn't.
Unbelievable.
Or Maguire, just spin him.
Someone saying I reckon 26 Joe would score more than tall Joe.
100%. Because you know what it is? It's belief.
TJ Pro says, despite his poor scoring record, no one would ever say he couldn't finish his dinner.
I know.
Fucking hell, Joe, he couldn't finish. Oh, actually, maybe that's the problem. Oh. Yeah, unbelievable. Right.
Matic is coming on.
Someone said they could
Who
do
for?
Kieran Clark or Dan Burn. One of them, lot.
Why don't you answer?
Yeah, Dan Burn.
You'd have Dan Burn.
Or Kieran Clark. Yeah. No, I reckon I could probably do Lascelles. Take Lascelles in there.
Pogba off for Matic.
Yeah, he's not done it, has he, Pogba?
No. Would you not bring someone like Lingard on now?
Get horizontal Joe to Inter Milan. People are comparing you to Lukaku.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'd take Lukaku's career, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Go on.
No. It's not good for you. No, because long term these comments will do damage to you, Joe. I can tell you that much. I've been there.
I've had worse.
Joe 5 Dinners is doing numbers in this United side.
Why have I got 5 dinners? Why not more?
I think it's some of the jokes aren't. Grant Hanley, you could do Grant Hanley.
100%.
Yeah.
You could have him for breakfast.
100%.
Yeah.
He's not Premier League.
Gomez. We have Gomez.
What, Joe Gomez?
Joe Gomez.
Oh, Bruno.
Oh,
He's done well there, Bruno. It's tough.
God.
Just see him giggling.
I just love horizontal Joe versus vertical Joe. I just think that's really funny.
You probably weigh just as much as me.
I bet we weigh about this. How much do you weigh?
I don't know. I've not weighed myself in a while because of confidence issues.
See, that's why we should be reading these comments, Joe.
It was a joke. That was a joke. I broke the scales. We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but we'll all be laughing when Horizontal Joe picks up a gold in this little Olympics.
What we're going to do 100 metres.
We should have launched our Sloppy Joe today, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Got a little podcast coming, me and Joe, so we'll do it on
Me and Joe, I've got a podcast coming out very soon.
Sloppy Joe's, it's called.
It's going to be one of the best podcasts that's ever existed.
Yeah, and you know what? One of the first events will be an Olympics. Yeah. What's the 3
100 metres.
Joe,
100 metres, 100% happening.
100 metres. I'm worried about that. 100 metres.
His false claim.
Javelin. But can we get a stick? Do you know how to get a javelin stick?
Stick.
I don't think you need
is that,
can't get
is
them
that
off
the right
Amazon,
word?
can you?
Get a
Stick.
pencil.
The javelin.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we could lob.
And then
Ethan.
Yeah.
See how far we could throw him. What are you laughing at?
Triple jump. Who does better in triple jump, me or you?
It's good that. I think you've got triple jump.
your legs.
Yeah.
I'd probably win javelin 100 metres and you win triple jump.
100 metres
What
is
about
such
shot
a
put?
stretch. Such a stretch.
Go on.
Imagine saying you'd beat me at
Alanga.
100 metres.
Oh, he should have had more confidence there in himself and just fucking...
Wrestling.
Yeah, that's it. Easy.
Gravy wrestling.
Gravy wrestling.
Gravy wrestling?
We haven't seen it.
No, I've not. What do you mean I've not
It's
seen
a massive
it?
pool of gravy and you just roll around.
What, the first one to eat it wins?
You don't drink gravy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What are you saying then? What's the 3 sports we're going for?
100 metres. Sprint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Javelin.
Yeah. We need to find the sticks.
Towel whipping.
Never seen towel whipping. Is it like that? You ever seen those people that slap each other until one gets knocked out?
I'm not doing that.
No, should we do that but with a towel whipping?
Me and my mate did that once. Me and Curtis McCusker when I was in year 9.
What?
We
Slap
held
each
our
other till
arm
you got
out.
knocked out?
Held our arm out. We had a tea towel and whipped it. And whoever gave up first lost. We were to put our whole arm.
Come on, looking like you self-harmed. Your
Tears,
whole arm.
tears pouring down our face, bleeding, arms. So getting whipped.
So weird.
Getting
And
whipped.
then we had to stop because his mum picked
So
him up.
weird.
How is that weird? It's hard.
Very odd.
Yeah, it's
I
not
am hard.
It is weird. Come on, then, Jaden. Oh, Jaden. Pie eating contest.
What pie?
What's your favourite pie?
Tricky.
Turkey.
Tricky.
Tricky.
Oh, I thought it's
The tricky
I
pie.
thought it said turkey pie.
I'm not sure it's a turkey pie, is
You
it?
can have turkey, cranberry and stuff in pie, yeah.
Christmas pie.
Your favourite pie? Paella. I hate paella. I've been
Apple
there with
pie?
this too many times.
Paella's a dead dish, isn't it?
Feel like risotto.
Finally, someone that agrees with
Someone
me. Risotto.
dead.
Shit.
Shite.
Any
I
dish
tell you what, a
that's
nice
just all
mushroom
stirred
risotto
together.
would be all right
No.
with a bit of salmon on it, but a paella is shit.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, I'm sorry if I've upset you.
No.
It's nice in the dish and all that.
It looks nice.
Chuck a prawn in and that's good, but
Bit of chorizo. No one's arguing with that.
see what's really weird is the
It's just
microwave
every-
paella.
Oh,
Oh my
Varane's
god.
done his knee.
Oh my
no.
god.
Oh.
We're losing and Varane's done his knee there.
Oh god.
Is it not a foul?
Don't know.
I don't think it is.
Varane's
Yeah,
holding
Varane's
his...
gone.
Is he holding his knee or his shin? It looks like he's holding his shin, actually, which is slightly more optimistic. What's happened here? Ball
It's
gets
just-
played in.
I don't know if it's just us being sloppy.
He slips, doesn't he?
I don't know if Iheanacho does anything wrong there.
No, I don't think
I just
he
think
does.
he
I
gets
need to
the
see it
ball
again.
fairly.
I think the way Varane gets the ball and then
Oh
just
no,
falls.
that's a foul. He hooks Varane's leg and pulls it away.
The amount of soft
think?
fouls that have been given today.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Varane stood there, look at this, hooks his leg and pulls it there.
Oh yeah, that one kick there.
I think that might be a foul.
I don't think it is.
Maguire is a fucking whatever.
Why is Maguire on the
Yeah.
floor?
How's Maguire got on the floor?
It's close.
they
Hope he's
check
not
it
done
now?
his
To the
knee.
monitor.
The worry would be if
Oh.
Varane's done his knee. Are they
He's gonna have a
see it?
look,
Oh,
he's gonna have a
checking.
look.
He's probably going to disallow it then, isn't he?
I gotta say, Maguire. I don't know what he does there. He goes to the floor
We
so
just see him
easily.
on the floor.
Iheanacho doesn't.
Yeah, I
even do
don't know
anything to
why he's on the
Maguire.
floor.
Just in the background.
I don't know why he
on
ends
the
up on
Can I
floor.
just say, Iheanacho's little bit of skill was very nice to put
Yeah.
through to Madison.
A little bit of skill to just foul Varane. See, look at there. He's hooked the leg. Hooked the leg. That's
Oh,
a foul.
yeah,
That
it's
is
a
a
foul.
foul.
It's
That
a
is a
foul.
foul.
Fucking hell, yeah. That angle there is so clear.
That's a
cut.
good angle.
Stop
yeah.
showing him the other one.
Yeah, it's a foul.
Yeah. Foul given. And I think actually probably just about fair enough that.
I
When you
often
see it
don't
from that
know
angle from behind.
what that means when he points. He just points to the place where,
Sweep the leg.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is a foul though.
Yeah.
Have a look
100%.
at it, Rogers.
That angle, as I said,
Go and
that-
have a look at that monitor.
That angle he shows clear swipe of the leg.
Yeah.
Makes him. I thought he tricked, but it makes him knock
I
his
thought
other
he just
leg.
like crumpled underneath
yeah,
himself. but-
makes him knock his other leg away.
Yeah.
yeah.
He does hook- he hooks his leg
it's a
there,
bang,
it's a
yeah.
foul.
It's a mount, yeah. Nailed on.
And he
That's
does-
not. It was nice to meet Iheanacho.
Yeah, it
though.
was. Ian.
Come on, 10 minutes to go.
Yeah. 10 minutes to go. Come on. Let's get a win.
Come on, Rashford.
Is Varane okay?
I think so. I worried that he'd done his knee, but he
I
didn't
think he was
actually
just
fall. He just was milking the foul,
the
yeah.
foul.
Which is probably a good thing to do.
We haven't got any more subs left either, have we?
What, have we used all three?
Matic,
Matic,
Rashford,
Tellez.
and Tellez. Yeah.
Fucking hell. Got 5 next year. What do you think of that?
Fine.
I don't
We
mind.
did use 5 in the Champions League, didn't we, for Atletico Madrid?
Yeah.
That was mental when we had like 17 attackers on.
Yeah.
Mata making an appearance out of nowhere. Just did fuck all.
Yeah.
His niece is he's just there for the ride, isn't he, these days?
Yeah. And he's never going to be now either because he don't play enough.
Bloody hell.
Oh, Bruno trying to score a header from 20
Has anyone
yards
ever
out.
scored a header outside the box?
I'm sure it's happened before, but it's rare, isn't it?
That's another one you'd bag.
I don't know if my big head could get it. What? You type in, has anyone scored a header outside the box?
Another of us scored a header outside the box. Christoph says Bruno is average. Don't know what the hype is about.
Well, he's playing a bit
That's
average
harsh,
today,
yeah.
although
I
he
think
did
that's
help. I think he did help with the
goal.
first goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he did. Will Edmondson,
We
who's been a
don't
member
learn.
for 8 months, says horizontal Joe lick your lips.
Why?
Don't know. I just wanted you to.
I
You've
think
done
I
it now.
turned some people on, you know.
Yeah, you'd hope so. You have got a
Nice
fiance.
close up.
Do you not mean her?
Go on. No, I mean like people want me to lick the lips.
No, lick your lips.
Yeah. But why do they want that?
Josh McCosh says a player in the Bundesliga scored a header from his own half.
Josh McCosh.
Yeah.
That's a cool name. Kind of rhymes, doesn't it? Josh McCosh. Did he
That
really?
Norwegian player holds a Guinness World Record for scoring a header in his own half.
No
That's
way,
amazing.
that's
yeah.
mad. How did that? I need to get that up. Can you get that up on YouTube?
No,
Why?
not sure. Leicester with the ball. 5 minutes to go. Well, probably 10 minutes with stoppage time. We activated excitement mode for about 30 seconds, didn't we? Scored the goal and then just sort of
Yeah.
Come back, fell back. Oh, we're drawing again. It's all right. We're not losing.
perfect. Don't lose. But, we can draw all day.
What would you wear if you were a United manager on the touchline? Full
Probably
suit,
suit,
track
suit.
Really?
Suit.
Club tie.
Yeah, suit, club tie.
I'd go a bit smart cashmere, I think.
Like an unbuttoned shirt collar.
I'd wear proper trousers.
Hawaiian shirt.
Would you wear trousers?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, would you pull off jeans?
Maybe black jeans.
Yeah, maybe a black jean occasionally.
Maybe. Just because trousers.
Midweek
trousers.
games.
Yeah. Yeah, Carling Cup.
Yeah,
No,
tracks.
but
No, I think I'd go tracksuit Carling Cup.
Would you?
Just
I think I'd wear maybe like a onesie that's got a tuxedo on it for the Carling Cup. So yes, you're trying to be smart, but at the same time you can
put
enjoy
gaffer
yourself.
on the back.
Gaffer, yeah, Gaffer number one.
In gaffer tape.
Yeah, world's best boss.
Oh, fuck off, ref!
World's
Ain't
best
so many
boss
refs are in the
water
way
bottle.
these days.
Did you say so many refs are in the way these
There's
days?
a couple of games the other day where the ref, I think it's the Atletico Madrid game, where the referee just seemed like he wanted to be in the way.
Yeah, he was.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Move. He was the worst ref as well. At home, to go on game at home. And he was like, it's like he wanted a touch of the ball.
Switch it.
Yeah, the tuxedo t-shirt is a pretty wild bit of clothing, isn't it? Doing all the hard work of a t-shirt, of a tuxedo, but with the comfort of a t-shirt. I don't know why they're taken off.
God. Come on, bit of it. Come on.
Throw in.
Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Bum, ba-da-dum,
That's
ba-da-dum.
bad for the audio, really, really bad.
You always say that, but is it?
But
really?
drumming onto a microphone historically has been good.
Yeah, well, historically.
Come on then, 5 minutes to go.
You keep your timing us all over the place sometimes. You said
We've had
it 5
five.
minutes ago, about 5 minutes ago.
And I said it's actually more like 10 minutes.
And 10 minutes has not, 5 minutes has not gone by.
Elapsed. The word you're looking for is elapsed.
I think there's going to be 9 minutes left.
Corner.
Corner
ball.
to United. Come on. Come on then now.
Oh.
Score all goals. Tell us.
What?
Is that a new ball, by the way?
It's horrible, isn't it? Looks like time a boy you see it like a little
Isn't it?
Polka
Fly
dot
away.
almost, yeah. Corner to United. Come on.
Matic, you said, I think. Oh, go on.
Oh, Maguire.
I hate when
Just sort of hit Maguire that, didn't it?
when it just sort of
It's not a
lands
foul.
amongst everyone. Someone's got to be there. Look at the actual running. He's got some pace on him.
Gotta make
Clobber
that.
that down.
There's three around him. He
Oh,
can't come out with
what
it
you
there.
doing? Bloody hell, no.
Come on!
How's he still got the
there's
ball?
four people round him. Just fall on the floor
good,
and let
but
him
he's
keep
not
the
that
ball.
good.
Fucking hell, man.
Maguire.
He did all right there. Get the ball.
You love Maguire.
What? He headed the ball to Tellez and you're trying to have a go at
He's not in
him.
a good
Well,
position to take the ball, was he?
What else is he meant to do?
Chest it down.
Unbelievable. He didn't score from there, so he's shit. That ball
I
was
never
moving.
said he was shit for not scoring.
That ball was moving. He's shit. Blame Maguire.
Yeah.
He should have, as the captain,
No.
he should have told him not to give that ball
No,
away.
but
there.
you know, I think he should have ended behind him now.
Well, we've got the ball.
Nice. Rashford into the box.
Butterfly effect.
Oh, too much.
David Thomas just keeps saying goal. Goal, Matic. Goal.
Why does
Goal.
he keep doing that?
Sancho. Sancho with an exclamation mark. He just trying to trick us into thinking that someone scored. Yeah, he's doing well though. He's convinced us. Someone says goal from David's mum, and now that's uncalled for.
From whose mum?
David's. The guy that keeps saying goal, Sancho.
Go on, Matic.
Goal, Matic.
At least be realistic.
Yeah.
Does
Own-
David
own
always,
goal,
does
a
David always
Marty.
get involved?
No, it's the first time we've seen him. So
Welcome to the channel. Talking about the membership stuff. You can
Varane on the ball. That to tell us. Come on, win this fucking game. Bruno. One, two.
Nice. Oh,
Shit,
just a
past
little
that.
bit more. He's just
It's a good pass.
Go on
Go
again.
again.
Go on. Go on.
longer.
Get a nice ball in the box.
Oh.
Anywhere but there. Literally anywhere but there.
Come on then.
Oh, we're gonna have
Find
to
a
kick
pass,
it.
find a pass. Well done.
Oh, just
Go on, don't kick it out.
No,
It's a
fuck
ball.
kicking it out, it's fine.
yeah, he's fucking
Yeah,
up.
as soon as he realises it. Go
Oh!
on. Oh!
Come on, that was a dangerous ball. Where's your reaction?
How did that
Come
fall
on.
through?
Oh, man, fucking neck.
Oh, fuck off, he's fine.
He's fine. David Thomas in the comments. Peno. Oh shit. David says winner from Fred the Red. I hope so. Goal horizontal Joe.
6th of the season.
Yeah.
Proving the critics wrong.
Kurt said, David Thomas, if you're that desperate for attention, fill your boots, mate. And then David Thomas replied to Kurt saying, goal. Goal.
I hope there is. How many minutes at a time? We're saying 5.
4.
Horizontal Joe to score a tricycle kick.
What's the difference between that and an overhead kick?
Tricycle. Bicycle.
What's a tricycle?
What's a tricycle kick again? We got that.
A tricycle
One
kick's like a
leg.
bicycle
Yeah.
kick, but with one extra wheel on it. A tricycle kick. I don't know what it means. A tricycle kick, for fuck's sake. Overpaid tosser, says John Thomas. I don't know if he's talking about us or United, but either way, I agree. Is that Chowdhury coming on for Leicester? Just wasting time now.
It's been I had to know at least another minute on.
Yeah.
Well, we got a little bit of excitement, didn't we, in the second half? Just a little bit.
Have you ever scored a tricycle kick? From open play?
Right, okay, that changes my answer.
How many goals do you think you get from open play if you play for Man United for a full season?
1. 2. I get 2.
2. Same as Cavani this season.
Well, Cavani's
Probably
not played.
Yeah, but
Cavani's not
but
played.
he's only not played because he's been injured. Do you think you're impervious
I'm
to
playing
injury?
every single game.
How do you know?
Regardless, I won't get injured. That's one of the rules.
Why do you make one of the rules that you also score 50 goals?
No. I have to do that off my own back.
Come on, then. Tricycle kick is a bicycle kick, but you land on your feet after. Interesting.
Oh.
Free kick to United. 3.5 minutes to go.
Well, it's at least another.
They're just fucking
Why are
about
Leicester
it.
wasting time? Like, they just
It's
don't
not-
even...
yeah, why
they're
are they
not even
holding on
fucking
for the
a
1
football
point?
team, are they, Leicester?
Just chill out and
Then
play.
yeah. Try and fucking win.
Play the game.
Yeah, you've
They're acting
just,
like they're like...
it's 50-50.
Yeah.
You've just got much chances we have us winning
If
this
they
game.
stay up, if they draw this game, they stay
Go
up.
on!
Oh,
what
he
happened?
snatched it.
Is it a corner? No. What happened?
Just snatched
I can't
out.
believe it.
Rashford got caught off guard, and then Sancho just swung a leg
He
through
had
it
so
and
much
pulled it
more
wide.
time though.
They
Surely.
had loads of time between them. It's a great cross.
Sancho's free at the back. And Marty misses it.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Falls over.
Oh, you didn't need
Why
to
did he do that?
Jack. You didn't need
Take a
it.
torch.
Oh!
Should have
It's,
took a torch.
it's his other leg. Ralph's looking tan, isn't he?
Yeah,
Bit away.
That's
All
probably
weather training.
it now, isn't it?
Sunbed. Yeah, should have scored there. Certainly should have ended up with a shot on target. He could have took a touch. There was 2v1. One of their defenders was on the floor. Come on. Just so fucking
Different times
slow.
have we drawn at home though? That was no.
Come on. Overlap.
Give it Sancho.
Tried. That's
Just
a
did
good
it,
pass.
Oh, come on, get a good ball and get a good ball.
Go on, Matic.
Do something.
Out wide.
It's a
Ball.
great pass.
Go on! Oh, what's the touch? Do better.
There we go.
Go on. Go on.
Help him.
Play
Bit
it.
more time.
Oh, he's played it behind him there. Back to Fred. He's going to have a shot in it if we're not careful. Tell us. Come on. Bruno.
Running away.
Oh, he's giving it away.
Oh.
Now they're counter-attacking here. Leicester, it's 3v3.
Look at Maguire.
That's a shit pass, that.
Come on.
Come on, go.
1 more minute.
Come on.
1 more minute, boys. Come on. 1 more minute.
There's at least another minute.
What are you doing? Come on, help him. Movement. Get in a nice position.
Bruno out
Do
there.
something.
There you go, Bruno.
There's just no one in the middle though, is there, that's gonna
Throw into United.
Throw in. All they need now is to find big man Joe McGraw out there and they fucking win.
Matic, get the ball in the box at least. There's no one there to pass it to, though, is there?
No.
There is literally no one there.
Put Maguire up front.
Yeah.
Put Maguire
We
up
need to
front.
win
Big
this.
man, just get the fucking ball to him.
Sancho.
Oh, Sancho.
Go on.
Go on,
Marcus.
Rashford. You did well. Belly! Oh, what? Oh!
Alanga doesn't even get in the way, though.
What happens here? So who's offside?
So there's Alanga offside here.
Alanga.
Oh,
It's Alanga that tackles Rashford. Alanga just needs to stay out of the way there.
But in fairness to...
mate, he does.
I get why Alanga does it, because he doesn't necessarily know that Rashford's following through. I get it. I get both of them. But we shouldn't be in a position where we need a goal in the 95th minute at home.
No.
So...
Look, we've tried to win for about 6 of the 95 minutes here.
I'm sick of watching United need one goal to do something in the 95th minute.
I know. There's Leicester. Shocker.
Let's go.
Come on then, last chance here. Last chance. One chance to get the ball back up.
Fuck it up.
You've got to play it.
Come on, go with, use everything.
That's a ball.
That's a good ball.
Rashford's on.
Oh! Will they let us take it?
Behind well there. It's a corner to United. Last
Will they
second.
let us take it?
Rapid.
Get it in the box. Get every fucker up in the box and pump it into the penalty
Come on, Maguire.
Come on, Maguire. Come on.
I think this is it. This is the last kick of the game.
This is to stay with a chance of top 4, this. It's a good
Nice
corner.
ball.
Maguire. Tame.
That's it.
You say that's it, but... Oh, fuck.
How much longer are we playing?
I think the ref's going to blow soon, is he not?
It's not even... He is now. Fuck's sake.
Full time. Man United 1, Leicester 1.
Did you see before the...
No fucking
Did
surprise.
you see the linesman was on the pitch then?
Was it?
Before the end of the game?
Man United 1, Leicester 1. Another disappointing home result for Manchester United. A draw against Leicester. We turned it on for about 5 minutes after they scored, and for about 5 minutes before the end of the game, and that was about it. We'll be back for the review in a few minutes. Thank you for joining us. Underwhelming performance from Manchester United. It looked like two teams that don't have much to play for playing against each other.
Not enough up front.
Not enough up front. Not enough effort really from some of the players to get the ball forward or to get into the box. A poor performance from Manchester United. We're back for the review very shortly. We'll see you in a bit.